Yo, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for another watch along. Napoli versus Juventus in Serie. This is a potential title decider, people. I'm looking at it now. Listen, we're going to get ourselves involved in the European leagues, and we may as well get cracking with this one because, of course, on Sunday as well, this is not a league game on Sunday, but it's still Real Madrid versus Barcelona. So Sunday is a football festivities. It's a madness that day, and we're going to be covering it all. We're going to do Palace versus Chelsea, then we got Arsenal versus Tottenham, and then we got Real Madrid versus Barca. So I'm going to be covering all of those games on Sunday. So we're kicking it off in Italy. And Napoli, from what I'm seeing, and of course the Italian Serie A experts in the chat, listen, for any of you following Italian football religiously, consistently, emphatically, bombastically, you let me know just everything I need to know. But from what I'm seeing in that table, just to keep it very basic from the beginning, this is looking like a title decider, and this is looking like if Napoli win, and I'm a big fan of Napoli. Everything, I think a lot of people are. Obviously, the history of the club. They haven't won the league in so long. Diego Maradona. Even if you're pulling it to more recently with Cavani, Hamsik, all of these top players that they've had over the years. Jorginho came from there, Sarri season. So, a little bit of loyalty towards Napoli in that respect. And, everybody kind of likes to see Napoli do well. They played some wonderful football at times. And they've played some great football in the Champions League this season as well. They've been brilliant. Obviously topping the group with Liverpool. So when it comes down to this match, if Napoli win, it looks like as if Napoli are going to be, insignia, exactly. It looks like Napoli are going to close this title. It looks like they're going to close this title today. If they win this match, you wouldn't bet against them closing it because they've literally, let's take a look at the points gap, right? The points gap is massive. At this stage of the season, for me, 7 points is a big gap. If they were to win tonight, they've only lost one game this season, Napoli, out of 17. Juventus just a 2. 14 wins, 2 draws for Napoli out of 17 fixtures. Goal difference is 26. 39 goals scored, 13 conceded. 44 points. If they win today, they're going to extend the gap to 10 points. Obviously, AC Milan haven't won it last year. 10 points. It's not it's not a kind of a number that you could say is untouchable that you can't come back from. But 10 points is a lot of points. And for me, it's not about even the points gap. It's just what it does mentally to the Juventus team. If they were to lose this game against the team that they're trying to chase, it puts a little bit of a spanner in their works, not only obviously points-wise, but also mentally. Do they really think they can catch them? Do they really think they're capable of doing that? It throws a lot more questions than answers. So it's a big game for Napoli. Their team news is not out yet. Neither is Juventus's. So once the team news drops, then we're going to bring the lineups to you. But the team news hasn't dropped yet. I think I can see Juventus substitutes, but I don't know what that is. Maybe that's not accurate. That's on Google at the moment. So I'm not sure what's going on there with the lineups, but the lineups are not out. Obviously, we're used to having lineups a whole hour before kickoff, but it depends on the league and the rules and whatnot. I don't know what they do. Chelsea lineups have been getting leaked 2-3 hours in advance anyway, prior to kickoff. So it really does depend if you've got somebody who's a little bit of a snaky inside the room, inside the change room, or even inside the staff room, as they say. Let's go through some of the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yes, Drogba was on All You Can Eat Chelsea today. Special guest. Really enjoyed that episode. Spoke about a lot of things. Obviously, the whole Potter debate and just in general with the club. And he was quality, yeah. So he's definitely going to be back on. I'm sure I'll even feature on his channel hopefully as well at some point. They're saying man is so stressed watching Chelsea that now he's watching other leagues. Bro, this was always the plan. This was always part of the plan. I started off with the other clubs. And then I said I'm going to move to the other leagues as well. Do you know what I mean? Because I have to escape the torture. I have to escape the problems that I found myself in. So this is what we're on. Time to do some Inter Milan watch-alongs for Lukaku scouting. Is he even fit? Is he back playing now? Yeah, obviously he played for Belgium at the World Cup. He played that one fixture. Is he now back and involved with Inter Milan on a consistent basis? We're going to find out. Do you know what I mean? But he wasn't playing earlier on in the season. Napoli are the Spurs of Italy. I hope that they can close it this time. I really do hope they can close it. Too many derby games happening on the weekend. It's a brilliant weekend of football, man. You've got the Manchester derby. You've got the North London derby. You've got El Clasico. Little mini London derby as well, Palace versus Chelsea. You got so much going on, man. Football this weekend is going to be insane. Absolutely insane, people. So lock up, load up, and get ready. I'm not covering the Manchester derby on Saturday. I will be on DR Sports for that, followed by the Saturday football show. But I am doing Palace, Chelsea. I am doing Arsenal, Tottenham, and I am doing the El Clasico on the Sunday. So Sunday, I'm locked in on this channel doing all sorts of madness. Okay. The lineups will be coming up to you very, very soon, so do not worry about that. Team news doesn't seem to be completely fully disclosed and out yet, but once we get it, we're going to bring it to you immediately. I'm talking about their history, the most corrupted football club in the world. I've lived in Italy for 16 years. I know about them lots. Plus, don't get fooled by their run. Is this Napoli that you're talking about, or is it Juventus? I guess you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about Juventus. Juventus are going to get battered tonight. When you heard corruption, you just put the two together. Juventus are going to get battered tonight. That team always has been stinky. Obviously, we know they dominated Serie for so many years under Conte, Allegri. Then they kind of fell down. I think Sarri was their last league title. And I felt like, once again, potentially Sarri didn't really get the respect. And again, Sarri is a kind of manager where you either love him or you don't. You either appreciate what he's trying to implement and put on paper, or you don't understand it. It's taking too long. You get bored. We had a similar situation at Chelsea with Sarri. Juventus, listen, that was your last league title win. People will say, Ronaldo and all this, but after that, they brought in Pirlo, a bit more of a rookie manager, and they kind of fell through the floorboards after that. Juventus fans, if you're in the chat, you let me know how it went down, what your opinions are on it. But yeah, man, it always feels like wherever Sarri goes, he doesn't really seem to get the respect that maybe he warrants. But maybe you guys have got a different insight or opinion on the situation. So yeah, I'm hoping Pogba plays today. Pogba even in contention. Is he going to play today? I'd like to see. Because I haven't seen Pogba since the Premier League, so I'm interested to see if he can perform. So yeah, very much looking forward to that. Let's keep seeing what else is being said. We're going to go through all the news that's been popping up as well. Usherman to score anytime. Let's see what else is being said. What is the number 77? What is the nickname of number 77 for Napoli? We still need to come up with a nickname because his name is a proper tongue twister. And I'm not going to lie, it's not easy. It's really, really not easy to say his name. So I'm not even going to pretend. You already know I'm going to butcher it. So there's no point even trying. Pogba and Vlahovic are injured for Juventus as well. Oh, really? That's a bit disappointing, man. So Chiesa had that massive long-term injury. I remember when Chelsea were looking at him as well. Quite a few clubs were looking at Chiesa. Very young, 21, 20, come from Fiorentina, went on loan to Juventus, then kind of were purchased by Juventus after the loan deal from Fiorentina, which is kind of weird because there's this weird thing where lower league teams, I've seen it in a few leagues, never the Premier League, lower league teams will loan out their best players to teams above them. I don't understand what's going on. I've seen it a few times in Serie. I haven't seen it elsewhere. Listen, the reason why I was so dead on Big Six is because, family, it happened straight after the game. So I was struggling. I was absolutely struggling. So yeah, it wasn't easy. Apparently, lineups are out on Twitter. Okay, cool. I think we have lineups now, guys. We do. Cool. No worries. Yeah, lineups were out on Twitter now, so we have lineups. Do not fear. Okay, let's get the lineups on the screen. Take a look. Looking forward to this. I haven't been watching Italian football as much as I probably should have, to be fair, considering the amount of competition in the league. The title race last year was kind of what hooked me back onto it again with AC Milan. Obviously, Giroud, Tomori's gone over there, Tammy Abraham. So I've had a few Chelsea Cobham guys go over. And the league looks like it's just on the revive. It looks like it's reviving. There's entertainment galore. There's close to title fights now. Other teams that were kind of sleeping giants like AC Milan, Inter Milan over the years were always sleeping giants. Kind of went through their rough spell. Napoli now. So it looks like it's on the up and up. So exciting times in Serie A, because when Juventus were dominating, it was starting to get a bit boring for me personally to go and look in there and see what was going on. But now that Napoli are top, I'm kind of excited for them. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing if they can close it. If you want to know who I'm rooting for, I'm rooting for Napoli. I'm not going to lie. I do want Napoli to win, purely because I want to see them win a Serie A title. I think that would be brilliant. La Liga is better than Serie A, says this comment here. Just say Wi-Fi password. Oh my goodness, man! Just say Wi-Fi password. Don't even try and pronounce. Just say Wi-Fi password. We'll know who you're talking about. It wasn't the official confirmation on Twitter on the Napoli front. So their lineup is based on the official squad revealed today by Napoli and the lineup from European Lad. I think that's the Ajax Twitter account. So it wasn't quite official apparently on Twitter. So we just waited a bit longer to make sure that we had the lineup correct. Bro, you should be watching your nearest rivals, Aston Villa, playing Leeds instead of this. No, I refuse. Just say KK. I probably will. I refuse. I absolutely refuse to get down and dirty with the rest of them. Listen, it might be reality, but I refuse. If this is what we've become, then I'm not involved. I'm just going to enjoy the top tier level of football in Italy and Spain. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to focus on those first before I start dwindling the bottom half of the Premier League. I'll tell you that for free. Pogba's injured. So Pogba was obviously injured at the World Cup. I thought he was on his way back on the mend. How long is Pogba out injured for, people? And Vlahovic is injured as well. He was actually at the World Cup. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen Vlahovic. Yes, it would have been great. 2 United striker targets, but also Harry Kane probably on that list as well. No Pogba. Sarri is the version of Pep, the wish version of Pep. Oh my goodness, the wish version of Pep. I like this new football channel. Big up. Drogbubba in the chat. Brilliant conversation earlier today. Brilliant show, bro. Absolutely brilliant show. Lovely debate. Good to see different opinions. And viewers look like they enjoyed it as well, and they're having their debates in the comments. Obviously, that was premiering, so I was in the live chat there briefly looking to see what everybody was saying. So really enjoyed that. And for sure, bro, whenever you need me on your channel, let me know. I'll be up for it 100%. Big up Victor in the chat. He's good. Don't worry. Haven't you seen the clips of Lukaku? They're so bad. Lukaku's been injured most of the season. From what I know from Inter Milan, it's been Lautaro Martinez spearheading the strike force, and obviously he kind of got himself back fit for the World Cup just about, but he, come off the bench there in the last game and missed a catalogue of chances, so you could see he was still rusty. So I don't think, from my knowledge, Lukaku hasn't really been a regular fixture in the Inter Milan team this season. So yeah, let's see what else is being said. Young Juventus players on the rise to keep an eye on. Midfielders, yes, and also McKenzie is also a Juventus player, but he doesn't really. Well, McKennie, sorry, not McKenzie. McKennie is in that Juventus team, obviously US international midfielder. He's in there today with Locatelli as well. A lot of hype around Locatelli as well when he was at Italy, when they won the Euros. Obviously, Arsenal were kind of linked to him briefly. Arsenal looked like they were trying to bring in Locatelli, and he ended up going to Juventus. Feels like something very much special to Italy, where players definitely always want to stick within the country, or at least sometimes stick within the club as well. Look how long it took Koulibaly to leave Napoli. Totti never left Roma. De Rossi never left Roma. Players like Chiellini, Bonucci, all of these centre-backs, Bazzagli, all these guys never left Serie A, did they? They seem to just enjoy the comfort of being at home, which is fair enough. So it seems like a lot of Italian players tend to stay. And even when Immobile left, I remember Immobile, you guys will know Immobile absolutely smashes it year in, year out. I don't know if he's doing it this year. Smashes it in Serie A, scores all these goals, goes to Dortmund, can't find his feet, finds himself back in Serie A literally the very next year. So he's not back until February. Oh, he's just back in training. He trained the first time a few days ago. He's training right now. Okay, cool. So that's good to see. And of course, this only helps our knowledge of these teams if we was to ever come up against them in the Champions League. But we'll have to see. We've got Dortmund first, Napoli obviously through top in their group. Napoli played some great football. I remember them playing Liverpool at home, absolutely battered Liverpool this season. Napoli played some brilliant football. Obviously at Anfield, didn't work out. Liverpool were under huge pressure in that game to win. But Napoli topped the group, I believe. Was it with 12 points? So they are leading the way in Italian football. It looks like they are having a great season as well in the league. Lost 2-0 at Anfield, but beat them 4-1 in Naples. 4-1, beat Rangers 3-0, beat Ajax. Lost to Ajax away. So I think we're looking at, how many points did they get? 12? Was it 12 points they got in their group? 15 points, sorry. So one defeat out of the 6 and 5 wins. They were looking like they were going to go 100% record in that. 20 goals scored. So yeah, really, really good Champions League campaign from Napoli, and now obviously top of Serie A. So it looks like they're having a great season. Hopefully they can continue it. So obviously we got Chiesa, Milik, we've got Di Maria, who was really looking forward to seeing him at the World Cup. Obviously missed most of the games through injury. Kostic, if you guys remember Kostic from Frankfurt, last season's Europa League winners against Rangers, and also Dan Lawless's transfer target for West Ham. as well. Kostic, the left wing back that West Ham were trying to bring in and never got done. Rabiot, Locatelli, McKennie, Sandro, the player that we've been linked with for God knows how many years over Chelsea sides and it never materialized. Bremer as well from Torino. And Delino, of course, the swap deal for Cancelo for Manchester City, and the Szczesny as well, who had a great World Cup. So very familiar Juventus team, of course. We got Moise Kean on the bench. Is that Moise Kean? I think it is, right? Moise Kean was at PSG, must be now on loan at PSG, now back at Juventus. And obviously, like you guys said, a lot of young players. Paredes is on that bench as well, but a lot of young players that I'm not familiar with all of them on that Juventus bench. So it'd be good to see if they come on, see what's going on there. Pogba and Vlahovic expected to be back by the end of the month for Juventus. They're going to need him. Has Pogba played at all this season, Juventus fans? I haven't really seen him. I've not really, because Pogba, he's a big name, big character. You would have seen some clips floating around. I haven't really seen anything. So let me know if he's featured at all. Has he just been out kind of the whole time? Hamsik, yeah. Very, very talented player for Napoli. Obviously a lot older now. But what a talent he was. Him and Cavani had an incredible, Cavani and Insigne, unbelievable partnership as a front line, man. Really, really strong. And obviously you had like Alan, Jorginho behind that. Who else was in that team? Obviously Koulibaly was in that team as well. So yeah, it was a very exciting Napoli team. Probably missing some key names as well. I'm going to go through the news in just a few moments. He stayed at Insigne's stayed at his Napoli his whole career. Does he not have a brother as well? Pretty sure he has a brother, doesn't he? Is it a younger brother that he has? Not as good, but he does have a brother. Let me know if I'm tripping. I haven't seen PYS's tweet. No, let me check that out for you now. We'll take a look at what are we missing. We're going to go through some news. I still need to do my video for Kone versus Caicedo as well as, of course, the preview for Palace. So we'll be on to that next. And obviously the latest player that we're linked with from PSV, who I didn't include in my last news video because I wanted to wait, is very injury prone, it would seem, from PSV. Ankle injuries, muscle injuries, galore in his record. I've been tagged on that on Twitter, but I kind of knew about that already. A lot of injury concerns for that PSV winger that we're tracking at the moment. So I hope that they are aware of that. I know he's young, he's promising, good dribbler that you guys have been seeing. I'm sure videos have been done on him already, but he has a very worrying injury record that you guys need to be keeping an eye on. The latest tweet from Matt Law as well on sources was Potter is likely to delay the bulk of an attempted clear out until the summer due to injuries, which gives players like Kai Havertz, Christian Pulisic time to prove that they are worth keeping at the club. Of course, when you've got 10, 11, 12 injuries, you're not going to be able to sell, unfortunately, as much as I would have wanted them to. And that makes sense because, of course, we need players to put out on that pitch for Premier League. Chelsea have been open to offers for Ziyech in January. Obviously, nothing has come in yet. That's also from Matt Law. So again, we'll see what happens there. Caicedo, Thuram, all on the list as well. And they haven't ruled out another bid for Enzo Fernandez, but to be honest, I'm not getting myself gassed up about that. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on. Matt Law is back. He was obviously on a little bit of a hiatus. I didn't really see him for a long time, but he is now back. And they're confident as well that they can sign Felix permanently if they wish to do so. So that's good news. I mean, I guess if he actually gets onto the pitch. So yeah, Napoli hammered Ajax away. Yes, I was watching Ajax in the Champions League this season. I did feel the effects of Ten Hag not being there. I felt like they were really disorganized. They were really open this season in the Champions League. They were leaking goals for fun. The structure just wasn't as tight knit. And yes, maybe in the Dutch league they might be able to get away with it on pure quality. I'm going to take a look, make the assumption that they're top when they're probably maybe not so clear. Let's take a look. But obviously Ten Hag, when it came to the Champions League, we saw that run that they went on. Ajax are not even top, right? So they're second in the Dutch league, Ajax, with no Ten Hag, 3 points off of Feyenoord and level on points with PSV, with 31 points in 15 matches. No win for Ajax in their last 4. So yeah, we kind of saw in the Champions League, they were a bit open, a little bit more exposed, shipping goals like you saw Napoli absolutely whooped them. And yeah, man. So Ten Hag effect is clear. Obviously not easy. Milik's been going under the radar. He has been deadly. How many goals has he got this season? I'm going to take a look at the top goal scorers actually in Serie A right now. So we've gone through the points. AC Milan level on points with Juventus as well, actually in third with 37 points. Inter Milan in fourth with 34 points. And then just outside the top 4, you've got Sarri's Lazio. Atalanta, and then you got Roma as well, Mourinho's Roma. So when you go through that top 7, all of those teams at some point in recent years, we've had something to shout about. Obviously, Roma won the Conference League under Mourinho. Atalanta a couple of years ago had an incredible, kind of burst onto the Champions League scene, played some incredible football, goals, so many goals, played just brilliant football. And then obviously you've got Lazio, Sarri connection there, doing pretty well this season. And then obviously the Milan clubs, the rest of the clubs are obviously very well placed pedigree-wise. So who was the manager at Atalanta when they were playing all that great football? I forget his name, man. How have I forgotten this guy's name? I remember when Atalanta were playing their stuff in the Champions League, man. They were playing some of the best football in Europe, but I've forgotten the guy's name. Let me know in the comments who I'm forgetting this guy's name. It's ridiculous. Shouldn't be doing it. I should have remembered. Victor Osimhen with 10 goals this season. He's top for the goal scorers. Then you got Martinez in second with 8 goals as well. Arnautovic, he's taken 3 penalties in Arnautovic, but he is really high up as well, along with Edin Dzeko, Leao as well, of course, Immobile. Lookman, 7 goals as well. No penalties for Victor Osimhen, despite the fact that he's top scorer, not a single penalty for him as well. So, no, we're just calling him KK, bro. We've already decided that. I'm not going to lie. The amount of players that Napoli lost last summer in Mertens, Insigne, Koulibaly, and more, some legends, and now they are first in the league. It's very true. Very, very true. Ordering a pizza is a must when watching Serie A. You'll send me $100 super chat if I can pronounce the name. We all know I can't. I'll give it a go. Is it Kvaratskhelia? Kvaratskhelia? No, that's wrong. That's definitely wrong, man. Yeah, we ain't gonna be able to do that. Long day. No, Pogba got injured a few days before Juventus played Barca in pre-season. Pogba hasn't played a competitive football game since April. Yes, this guy, Argentinian. Big shout. Left winger, I believe he was. Lavezzi, was it? Yes. Baller. Argentinian. Yes, I remember. That was it. That was the trio. 100%. That was a mad trio. The Swiss midfielder, forgot his name, was good for Napoli. I forgot his name now as well, but I do have an inkling of who you're talking about. Midfielder, kind of like a ball-winning midfielder, right? Not a playmaker or anything. I think I do know who you're talking about. Mertens, they've had some ballers, man. That is a great name that you've just brought up there, though, because I don't know how many caps he's got for Argentina. I don't think he was like a regular fixture in the Argentinian team, but he was a very good player as well. Good to see Matt Prest again. Big up, bro. Insigne signed for Toronto FC. Is that who Giovinco's playing for? Giovinco, is he playing for Toronto as well? Because he's been ripping up MLS for years. Obviously, Carlos Vela's over there as well. He rips it up usually. But Giovinco is a MLS expert at the moment, that Italian striker. Scary player at 20, yes, but injury history is not good. Very, very true. So yeah, it's not looking good for him. So I'm very wary on that one. Let's see. It's Sunday. Perez. Also, see what else is being said. Kind of very behind on comments now. Yes, someone's already made this joke. Yes, I should be watching my rivals Leeds and Aston Villa, but I refuse. I absolutely refuse to be involved with such nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be involved in this mid-table scrap with this club. They want to do this, then handle your business, because I'm gonna watch the best football I can find. Let's see what else is being said. Top 4 is a very tight. Yeah, it is very, very tight. Extremely. Nope, I'm not watching that at all. No chance. Ronaldo is going to have to do what he's doing on his own. I'm not involved. That's long. That's long, man. Ronaldo can hold that. He's gone off the grid now. None of my business. Yes, this is the manager. Yes. This is him. Gaspini. Yes, I remember now. Thank you. Thoughts on Trossard? No. I was definitely a very big fan of what Trossard was doing at the start of the season, but now I think, let's see where he goes, but I don't really want him personally now. I was kind of like high on him for a couple of weeks, and then I've calmed down now. I'm gonna let him just you go wherever you want to go. But yeah, I don't think Trossard's the one. Trossard's the move for us. Seen him a little more. I'm just like, nah, I'm not feeling it. I don't think it's worth, especially the age he's at. It's just now we're definitely going down a direction of, young players, average age needs to come down long term. We ain't going anywhere fast. Yeah. No need to bring in 28, 29-year-old Trossard at all. So yeah, for me, I'm going to leave that. Worth the try, brother. Yeah, we tried, but it didn't work. We tried our best, but it was never going to happen. You already know. I just call him the Georgian. Yeah, KK Watch, 100%. Zielinski, is that who it was? Zielinski. That probably maybe who sounds like a Polish name though, isn't it? I think he's Polish. I think he's Polish. Inla, that's it. Yes, not Zielinski. It was Inla. Yes. And yeah, he was bald. I remember him. He was bald, kind of stocky individual midfielder, kind of short. Yeah. I remember him definitely. So yeah, Napoli have had some players, man. They've had some players. I don't think he was like a star in the team, but he definitely just got the job done, and I think he was rated for that. Yeah, Alan and Fabian Ruiz, definitely Alan, who made his move then to Everton, made his transfer. Douglas Costa plays for them, man. I think. Someone saying Douglas Costa must have left by now, isn't it? Douglas Costa was one of those players, that he was starting to look like he could be useful in a big team. I think he was at Bayern Munich. I think he was all right at Bayern Munich. Can't remember too clearly how he was, but he's one of those. He plays for LA Galaxy now, nowhere near Toronto FC. I feel like he could have been something decent, but I don't know what level. He never really got the top responsibility at a top club. He was always kind of like a rotational figure. No, I think yes. So the latest I've seen on Trossard is that Thabz has kind of pushed him to the side at Brighton. He's kind of pushed him to the side, and he's basically said that you are need to get your head right, and you're not fully focused on the task. You've lost your head. Literally, what you guys are saying, which means he goes into the reserves or something and chills there for a while until he gets himself sorted. I won't be doing the Manchester derby tomorrow. No, I will be on DR Sports, so I am going to be live for it, but I will be on DR, not on this channel for that. But the Sunday, I will be doing all of the big games. So do not worry. I'll be doing the Chelsea game, followed by the North London derby in the same watch along. So it's a double watch along in the same stream. Then I'm going to take a bit of a 5-minute, 10-minute break, get some food, get some snacks. Then we're going to go with El Clasico after as well. So we have 3 games, 3 matches on Sunday. So make sure you're here. Make sure you're locked and loaded. Bring your energy drinks because it's going to be mad. 3 games in the one day. Don't think I've ever done that on this channel. But yeah, because I'm doing Saturday football show at 3 o'clock on DR, then it's impossible for me to do Manchester derby. So I just decided to do both of them on there. So I don't want to be missing the Manchester derby. Okay, let's see. He is Polish. Yes, that player definitely was Polish, Zielinski. Chiesa is a baller. So how has Chiesa been? This is my question to you guys, for anyone who's been watching. How has Chiesa been since the injury? Because Chiesa had a lot of potential, right? Everybody was really excited about him. He's kind of starting to get linked to Chelsea. I obviously remember him at the Euros as well for Italy, kind of coming in off that left-hand side. Well, the right-hand side is where he was playing at Fiorentina, I believe. And then he kind of has been sometimes off the left. But I think correct me if I'm wrong, he's more of a right winger, right? But I think today on the left wing, Di Maria on the right. This is a 3-4-2-1 formation from Juve, so just interested to see how they're going to line up. But before the injury, really quick, rapid, could score goals, looks like a player with a lot of potential, but obviously then got a massive injury. And now I'm not too sure where we are with Chiesa in terms of, has he recovered? Is he still balling out, etc.? So you do let me know in the comments if you've been watching Chiesa this season, what he's been on and whether or not he's still at it. Yes, I think he may have gone to Leicester. Do you know who went to Leicester that nobody ever talks about? Is Cambiasso. Inter Milan legend Cambiasso, the Argentinian midfielder, defensive midfielder. He went to Leicester. And then that was the first season Leicester came up, if you guys remember. That was the season before they signed Kante. So he went to Leicester. And then he left Leicester because he was in a relegation scrap. He said, all right, I'm not doing that anymore. So he leaves Leicester. They bring in Kante from some team in League 2. And then they go and win the league. Mad. Imagine if Cambiasso had won the Premier League if he stayed at Leicester. I don't know if they would have brought in Kante. Maybe things would have been different. But That's one of the most crazy football transfers that no one talks about is Cambiasso playing for Leicester for that one season in the Premier League. That's what no one talks about that. Douglas Costa, once he gets past his man, was dead. Douglas Costa was balling under Pep. Douglas Costa was on the radar for everyone, but fell off. Let's see what else is being said. Chelsea, Chiesa's not been that great since coming back. Pace Merchant, I guess Douglas. Okay, so we got some kind of mixed reviews on Douglas Costa. Arsenal, Man United, watch along for sure. For sure, I probably will. I don't know my schedule that far in advance, but we'll take a look, I'm sure. I'm on the grind 100%. Listen, guys, we are smashing it at the moment. We're not far from 40K. I'm trying to get 40K before the end of the month. I don't give a damn. I'm moving like a madman. I'm on it. I'm on it, man. I'm moving reckless. So yeah, man, we're really pushing. We're growing. The channel is great. Loads of content at the moment. Let's see what else is being said. I think I may have seen this Trossard agent thing, but I think I saw little glimpses of it. I haven't read the full thing yet. I'll check that out later. He's not linked with us at the moment anyway, so I'm not too bothered about Trossard. I think he was linked with Tottenham. I heard some subtle links to Tottenham. Not sure if that's serious or not, but obviously his contract is running out. So yeah, I'm on the real football man hype. Yes, watching along because I can't watch the match due to load shedding. Fellow South Africans. Yes, we 100% know. We 100% know. I've heard of it before. Not to worry. Okay, this is on BT Sport 1, is it right? Guys, what channel is this game on? Is it on BT Sport 1? It is, isn't it? I swear it is. Let me know what channel this is on as well in the comments. Julio Cesar went to QPR. That's a big shout. That's a big shout there. Well done. That's a great shout. That is a brilliant shout from you. No one talks about that as well. Julio Cesar at QPR. Is that the similar time that Rio Ferdinand was there as well? Rio Ferdinand went to QPR at the end of his career. That's a great shout. Big up Matisse. You finally have put some bass into your voice. Last Big Six. I'm not having this waffle. Bare self-growth in 2023. I'm proud of you. Bro, you have to... I locked and loaded it. Do you know what I mean? I was sitting there very calmly and quietly, but there was just some things being said that I just couldn't tolerate. So I had to just fire back. Do you know what I'm saying? I could only listen to it for so long. Some mad shit was getting said. I wasn't happy with it. It's like, we ain't going to run this nonsense with me here, fam. It's not going to run. It is on big... So when does the coverage start? Is it half past the coverage starts? I'm guessing they're not doing, obviously, full coverage. They're just going to wait. Yeah. Okay, cool. Because the kickoff's at 7:45, isn't it? So be in sports as well. Cool. Yeah, listen, that Mendy situation, I don't business with none of that. So that's for the laws to handle. That's way out of my jurisdiction. Is this channel now a non-Chelsea? Listen, this channel has always kind of been a football channel. It's just now I have time to really, now I have a reason to really get into the football, you know. We were doing Chelsea. It's logical as a content creator. You need to make sure that you establish home base first. Make sure we get the Chelsea side covered. We established that schedule. We handled that. We got our show, and then we've got a couple weekly shows in there covering the other top 6 clubs. You know, slowly. And now this year we're elevating again. We're elevating. We're bringing the watch-alongs, and then next year we're going again. We go again extra. So it's just slowly. It's a process. Obviously, that process has been sped up by Chelsea being so poor. That helps. Do you know what I mean? That helps, of course. So yeah, but I never catered the place with Chelsea in the name of the channel or the artwork. So you can see that it was always open for discussion. It was always open for debate. So yes, I'm an international man now. Very much so. Toby is more happy at us losing than his own team winning. Shows levels we are too big. Bro, it's literally facts, bro. He was in the chat today, All You Can Eat Chelsea, rubbing his hands together, getting so excited because we were having a big debate about our future and everything. Meanwhile, his team is in the mud. His team is permanently in the mud. It's not moving anywhere. It's not going anywhere. There's no hope. There's no upside to the future. Imagine actually supporting Tottenham. You have nothing in the future to look forward to. You have no trophies to look to in the past. You know that you're losing your best players and your best manager in your entire history, and you have nothing to show for it. And it's just sad. So I get it. You have to laugh at others because where are you going to find the joy? Where are you going to find the joy? It's understandable. I know that we will be back one day, okay? And hopefully that won't take too long. It might take a couple of years. I'm not going to lie. It's probably going to take 2-3 years minimum. But we will be back. We will be back, people. And even if we didn't come back, we still have things to look back and say, do you know what? We had our time. They don't even have a time. I'm not even a history, documentary merchant. But at least we have something to look to. Every big club does. But they don't even have that. They don't even have that. So that's just sad. That really is just sad, man. It ain't what it is. All right, cool. I hear that now. Gonna be a Geordie representative on Battle North. Listen, there's one gap for one more show. One more show. And obviously Newcastle do deserve their respect. I'm not saying that it's in the works, because it's not. I still need to, you know how I am. I'm very meticulous. I have to make sure everything's perfect. They all make sense. But we had the oil boys. And we haven't brought it back. Do you know what I mean? Because we have to make sure it all works. The panel's all there. But Newcastle would be in that. Obviously, Man City would then get their second bit of coverage. And Chelsea, of course, we ain't oil boys anymore, but we do throw the cash around. It has to make sense. But that is something that is there at least, but I don't know. We have to see. I could maybe even throw in PSG maybe into that, and that might make more sense. I know I host it, but like I said, the maths has the maths. I'm a Man United fan. Matisse, big up, love the content. If it's Chelsea related or not, keep up here. Lit from Ireland. Big up, bro. Big up. Do you know what I'm saying? Ireland. We already know what time it is. Come on. I much appreciate that. Battle of the Oil. Hey, listen. I almost decided to do a little bit of a spin-off of Battle of the North and make it Battle of the North / London with a little cross in it and do like some sort of North London preview. But I said, you know what? I ain't even got time to do that because I need to do my own previews. I can barely even get Chelsea previews done, let alone previews for other teams. So I decided to leave it. But I almost had a little spin-off there. So the brain is ticking. The brain is very much ticking. All right, cool. All right, what else is being said? So obviously on Napoli's side as well, we're looking out for KK. Min Jae as well, the Korean centre-back, left-sided centre-back. A lot of you guys have been talking about him, and I need to keep an eye on him. He's obviously a player that you guys really, really rate. So I'm looking forward to seeing him playing out from the back. He's left-footed, right? He's left-footed centre-back. So yeah, very much looking forward to him. Obviously, Zielinski's in there as well. Nguise is in there as well. So yeah, those are the particular players I'm looking at. I'm just looking to that bench if I recognize Ndombele. Toby's famous Ndombele is on the bench for all of his glory and all of his greatness. He sits on the bench in this team here. So yeah, or is he right-footed? So he's playing left side but right-footed. Okay, interesting. Why don't you do it live? Listen, I can't do it live because I simply don't have the time to do everything live. And I don't want to do live and then I got another live and then I got another live because remember I've got watch-alongs as well. So I only do it how it makes sense for my schedule and how it makes sense for the panel as well. So if it can be live, I do it live, but sometimes I don't want them to be live as well because I want to make sure that there's videos and that there's streams equal content on both sides. So yeah, that's just how I choose to run it. Okay, cool. We have a lot of lives as it is on the channel. I don't want to be live every single piece of content. So yeah, this game is kicking off in just a few moments. So we're not far away. And they're showing some highlights, I think, from other matches. Let me take a look as well because Napoli's had Napoli's fixtures up here somewhere. Let's take a look. Hold on a second. Napoli, what do we have? Juventus's fixtures. Juventus are coming off the back of a win against Udinese at the weekend. So that was a 1-0 win. Delineo with the goal. One of the worst trade swaps of all time, whatever you want to call it. I just think it's nuts. I mean, maybe Delineo's been doing a shift for Juventus, but Cancelo is such a good player. It's kind of mad the way that deal happened. Alongside the other deal, which was Arthur swap for Pjanic. Another very mad deal. And obviously Napoli off the back of a win against Sampdoria. 2-0 win away from home in that game. So both these teams off the back of a win at the weekend. So let's see if Napoli can really put a serious dent in Juventus's title charge. Because like I said, that 10-point gap would be a real statement of intent. Only lost one game this season. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing. But hopefully, as always, we just get a good football match. I've seen some entertaining games kind of pass me by in Serie A as well. There was a 2-2 between AC Milan and Roma last weekend. Tammy Abraham obviously got his goal. Sorry, not Tammy Abraham. It was Tammy Abraham with a late equalizer in that match as well. So I've been seeing some entertaining games here and then. I thought, you know what, we need to be involved in that. Okay, let's see. Yes, career mode FIFA will be back tonight, 11 o'clock. So yes, do not worry, that will be back tonight, career mode, because I know you guys have been looking for that career mode to be coming back. So it will be back tonight for sure. So do not worry about that. Let's see. Why this match? Because this match literally is first versus second in Serie A. It literally doesn't become much bigger than that. It doesn't get much bigger than that in terms of a match in Serie A. You've got the top of the table versus second in the table. So damn right, I'm going to watch this match 100%. If I'm going to start watching a couple games in Serie A here and there, then I'm definitely going to start with this one. I am rooting for Napoli 100%. We need Allegri to go down. He's a disgrace. Allegri is playing dreadful football recently. Yes. So I've heard, and 4-3-3 Napoli, I'm hoping to see them ball out. It won't be easy because I'm sure. But the thing is for me, right, is why I'm hoping today will not be a day of criminal football activity is because Juventus need to win. And correct me if I'm wrong. Is there anybody in the Juventus kind of camp that feel like this is a game that they come and get a point and move on? Or are they going to come here to try and win? Because I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, you are in a situation where you're 7 points behind. You want to win the league, right? So you kind of need to claw that back. Now, the best method of doing that is obviously down to them. They want to sit deep and maybe do the counter attack. But surely they want to win, right? They want to come here and win, make a statement, try to claw the points back and get back involved in the title race. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Allegri's going to come for the draw. He said the game is more important for Napoli. Okay, fair enough. Haven't looked at the press conferences before this match. So yeah, people have zero respect for other leagues asking these questions. Bro, this is the big game of the day. This is the big game of the day. Not Leeds, Aston Villa, or any nonsense like that. This is the big game of the day. This is two of the top teams in Serie A, the two top teams, period, in Serie A. And one of the best teams this season in the Champions League in Napoli, in the way that they've been playing in terms of the football and the quality of it. So this is a massive match. And I'll be damned if Chelsea are going to keep getting linked with every single player. Then I would like to make sure that I'm watching as many players as I can possibly watch, just in case Chelsea get linked. You know, next thing you know, Chelsea could get linked with KK. I would like to have said that I've been able to watch him, and I could give you a little bit more insight than usual with players overseas, instead of always having to bring on a special guest. Or even if I do bring the special guest on, I'm still able to tell you that I've watched them and give you some insight. So for me, you got to be watching the top teams if you can, especially with the way we're moving at the moment. I want to be able to know these players a lot better. Champions League is no longer enough. So yes, that's why we're watching. Like I said, 11 p.m. I'll put it in the chat later on, maybe at halftime. I have signed João Felix on career mode, obviously in the transfer window, if you will remember. That will be at 11 o'clock live. And yeah, we need to start the Premier League as we mean to go on with a big performance from the beginning. So I want to try and win that league this season, man. I'm under a lot of pressure. Allegri sack and TT in for Juve. Is he under pressure, Allegri, with his job? Do let me know. Or is it just the standard of football is so bad, people want him to leave, but he's not actually under pressure? Obviously, he's been there before, so it's got a history. Let's see. KK has been linked with us. He is really good, but recently had a dip. Okay, so let's see if today he can step it back up and put in a performance. 2 foot, somebody with Yao to make it realistic. I am not getting João Felix sent off in my career mode to copy real life. No chance. I am trying to win the league. You don't understand how serious I am this season. Like, after what happened last season and the way that I bottled it, I am so serious. Like, I'm actually paranoid with how we've been playing. The fact that we didn't close that league makes me sick to my stomach. We will be looking at La Liga. Do not worry. La Liga is second after the PL. I was the Bundesliga, but then Lewandowski, Sancho, Hairline, etc. all left. Fair enough. Obviously, Barcelona are at the top of La Liga at the moment. I think 3 points clear of Real Madrid. Beat Atletico Madrid away from home last weekend. Bundesliga, I believe Bayern Munich are now back at the top. There was a little bit of a drop. Union Berlin were at the top. And I think there was maybe even RB Leipzig kind of up there as well. But I think Bayern are back at the top now. And Berlin have kind of dropped to like 5th, 4th, starting to normal out a little bit more. Dortmund, who we play in the Champions League knockouts in February, are 6th. 6th in the league. So really disappointing campaign for them at the moment, it seems. But I guess it's not as bad as us. Is this a Benfica fan saying, I'll sell him. He pissed you off in terms of, yeah. I think he's still at Chelsea for me on career mode. Yeah, I don't think I sold him. I think I might just be keeping him for depth. But if I got a big offer, I probably would sell at this point because he's not really been playing. He's gotten them on an amazing run of wins. Okay, he's not under pressure. Okay, cool. He's not under pressure anymore. They stopped conceding goals. Allegri is under pressure, and Conte is being linked. Okay, so there's a little bit of a difference here. He was under pressure till he got 8 straight wins in a row. He's a villain. Okay, so he was under pressure is what I'm gathering. He's no longer under pressure. When you win 8 games in a row, I don't think you can possibly be under pressure, regardless of what the quality of the football is like. So that makes sense. He's super villain. He's been shithousing wins against relegation side. He can't keep getting away with this. Seems like Iceman's been very much invested in Serie this season. It's good to see. Okay, cool. So Serie is better than La Liga, says Ahmed. 8 games in a row. When did this happen? I mean, yeah, I can go through those results. I mean, it looks like it's been a great time. Actually, no, better than going through those results. I'm going to go through the rankings for things. So Delafeu at Udinese is actually 2nd in the league for assists, behind Milinkovic-Savic, who's on 7 at Lazio. I saw some today. There was reports of Arsenal taking Milinkovic-Savic on loan. Is that bullshit? I think it probably is, right? Why would they let go of their top assister on loan? Doesn't make sense. Goals and assists combined, Rafael Leao stands up top with 12, Victor Osimhen with 12, Lautaro Martinez with 11, KK with 11 too, and Immobile, Milinkovic-Savic, Barella, all these guys as well. So that's how it's looking for the statistics there. Expected goals, obviously Lautaro Martinez is top, 7.4 expected goals. Obviously he's been missing a lot of big chances, has he? Let me take a look. Big chances created. Zielinski is top with 9. KK also 2nd with 8. Leao 3rd, joint 2nd with 8 as well. So we've got a lot of chance creators in this Napoli team. Yes, big chances missed. Lautaro Martinez is joint top with Tammy Abraham on 10. It looks like Tammy Abraham's had a really tough season in Serie A so far. I know he scored last weekend, but apparently it's his first goal in 9 games, was it? Tammy Abraham, how many goals has he scored this season? See, last season he had a really good season. This season, 4 goals in 17. 17 and 37 last year. So big dip for Tammy Abraham this season in that Roma team. And joint top for big chances missed. So it doesn't look like a great season for Tammy Abraham at the moment at Roma. So yeah, unfortunate for him. Okay, so yeah, Zielinski in that Napoli team seems to be a little bit of a chance creator. So we'll be keeping an eye on him today as well. Of course, we're looking at KK regardless. So that was always going to happen. And Dybala is obviously in that Roma team as well. Bearing in mind, strange one. But I remember when he was announced, he got this like ceremony almost. It was like they had announced their president. It was insane. He's been very frustrating this season. He should go back to Chelsea. No, he should not. Tomori's been suffering with a change of system. Oh, Tammy's been suffering with a change of system. Dybala has been carrying. Okay. Serie A is a slow crap league. I prefer La Liga, says this comment here. Arnautovic is quality, and his attitude is bad. Would you want Trossard at Chelsea? No, I'm okay. Thank you. I did kind of have a bit of interest. I've lost it now. I'm not interested anymore. So yeah, I wouldn't want him at Chelsea now. I'm all right. Absolutely all right with that. I was very much involved in the hype, right? He was scoring all these goals for Brighton. I was summoned by the devil. I was like, oh my God, Trossard. Now he's calmed down. I've calmed down. I'm like, actually, no, don't want Trossard. No, I'm not interested in Trossard. I'm very, very picky now. So yeah, not interested in Trossard. Where would he play? Left wing back? Would he play left midfield? Regardless, I'm not on it. It doesn't really make sense for me. For me, I think Ian Matson's having a really good loan at Burnley. If you're going to look for another left wing back, then, or if you're looking for a left wing back, period, because Cucurella doesn't really look like he can play at left wing back, then I think Ian Matson should be the next player to be given an opportunity to play left wing back, because he's in that Burnley team that are top of the table. Very good player technically. And I think he could do potentially very well. And like I said, I don't talk about every young player. I rubbish the Dijon Sterling kind of thing when people are saying maybe he could play at the wing back on the right side. He's on loan at Stoke at the moment. I haven't been looking, but I don't think I'm going to change my mind there. But Ian Matson looks like, again, he could be an option. And if you're looking at left wingers, then I just think you can do better than Trossard, just period. So yeah, it was only really left wing back maybe, but no, I think we can do better. Okay, cool. Is Ian Matson physical enough? We'll have to see. I think the only way to find out is to see, in the Premier League. He's playing in the Championship now. The Championship is a very physical league. He's played in the Championship for many, many years for Charlton. And now obviously this season for Burnley as well. And probably another team that I'm forgetting. So he's played in the Championship. He's played in League One. He's been in English football the whole time. So these leagues have all been physical. So I assume Championship to Premier League is one of the best transitions physically alongside League One. So for me personally, I wouldn't worry about him physically too much. But that's not to say he won't be targeted in the air, things like that. Defensively, we'll have to see. That's why I said more left wing back, not left back in a 4, because I haven't really seen defensively what he's on. Livramento, I've also given up on as well, mainly because of that massive injury. So we may have a buyback, but I'm not really interested in Livramento either. It's just coming off a massive injury. We don't know what he's going to be like when he comes back. We don't need another player suffering off the back of a big injury. So I've ruled out that as well personally in my head. Right, so the lineups are currently being read out. The timer is ready as well. Kickoff is minutes away. We're not far away from kicking off. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully we get a belter of a match. And yeah, hopefully we get some goals, man. All I'm looking for is entertainment and vibes. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't concern me. I'm just looking for those vibes. If I can get those vibes, I'm a happy person. All right, cool. Let me quickly clean up my studio because it's a little bit of a mess backstage. 11 o'clock, just to remind you again, 11 o'clock, FIFA career mode will be taking place. It is up on the channel as well, so you can set your reminders if you wish. At full time, Premier League season kicks off again. We have João Felix. We signed him before they signed him in real life. We were ahead of the curve. We made a lot of other signings. I actually forget what my team even looks like now because we've made so many signings. I can't remember who I've even purchased. I know I got Valverde for 2 million in a glitch. Don't ask. So there's a lot going on in the FIFA career mode. So make sure you check out at 11 o'clock. There's a madness popping off there. So yeah, can't wait to get back to that. I haven't played it in like 5 days. Right. Okie dokie. Let's see. Cool. Preview for Palace will come out tomorrow once I record it. Right. Kickoff is not far, people. Let's get it. Let's get this kickoff here now. Let's get the timer. And hopefully the big names that we're looking at, stand up and perform. That's all you really want when you're watching these two teams come together here in this league title race, this title clash. Big up to Alex on the graphics as well. It looks brilliant, man. I'm loving this Serie flavor. Loving this Serie flavor that we got going on in the background with the artwork. It looks dope. All right, let's see. Let's get it. Marcus Thuram, again, undecided, not really that hyped. So I'm kind of being very calm. Kickoff. Let's get this timer going. If he comes in, he's cheap and hopefully he does well, but I'm not singing his praises right now. Too early. All right, cool. Timer's up on your screen. It's clashing maybe a little bit with the backdrop. Let me see. But yeah, I think we're good anyway. Listen, I don't think we can change that. All right, cool. Kickoff. First off, Napoli versus Juventus. 4-3-3 for Napoli. Traditionally, they've always kind of played a 4-3-3 from what I remember in the Sarri days as well. Of course, Jorginho is the regista. So Napoli are one of the few teams in Serie A that will kind of never move into that three at the back kind of system, whereas the rest of them, most of them, not the rest of them, but the most of them would always kind of look to that three at the back. It's very Italian formation. Obviously, we've seen it with the national team as well. Here they come down the right-hand side. So this is the captain on the ball at the moment on down the right, De Lorenzo. Let's see what he can do. So I'm looking forward to this. Zielinski is the one. Is he playing on the right side of this midfield, is he? And we got Rui at left back as well. I'm expecting them to dominate possession, Napoli, from the off, to play very vertical, hopefully, in between the lines and just be very brave on the ball. This Juventus team obviously has Di Maria's vision and passing range to look out for, but Di Maria is wearing... What shirt number is Di Maria for this Juventus team? Number 22, is it? Yeah. Didn't get to see much of him at the World Cup, Di Maria, unfortunately, due to the injury, but still a very talented player, man. Very, very technically gifted, man. What a player. What a career he's had as well. People forget. Real Madrid, he played in the midfield three at Real Madrid when he was there for a period of success. He's obviously played right flank. He's played left flank. Di Maria has probably been one of the most underrated players for being versatile and for playing in different positions and different roles in teams. He's played as a box-to-box midfielder. He's played as a creator. He's played as a out-and-out touchline winger. He's played as all these things. And he's always provided, chance creation, giving you some goals as well. I remember even from his Benfica days when he first came onto the scene. He's just, what a career, man. Di Maria is a proper player. Napoli in possession. They've got a little bit of speed on these passes. I like this. It's good to see, man. Good to see some good football, hopefully. Here they are on the right channel. McKennie is cold. Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on McKennie. Man United fans really don't like Di Maria, so they always call him a snake. I'm guessing that's who that is, the Man United fan in the chat. I still don't understand the beef, personally. I think it's a bit mad. I don't think the beef should be that deep, but people will say it is. Yeah, man, I'm looking out for Ndombele. Looking out for him. He's on the bench. So hopefully he comes on. Hopefully he comes on for the masterclass. Here's Mario Rui. Here he is. Throw in. Oh, unlucky. Such a shame Pogba's not playing. And Vlahovic, I would have loved it. No matter what. But hopefully they get themselves fit for the second half of the season. And we see them in future big games to come. Let's see. He's going to chop inside. Bench watch. Yeah. Man's on the bench. Man's pushing P on the bench. All that gas from Thabz, man. Thabz is funny. That's your boy, you know. That's your boy. That is your boy. 4 minutes gone. So Napoli just working it down this right-hand side. Seems to be predominantly where they're trying to play it. I'm going to check actually statistically if that matches up. Let's really see the play areas of what they've been on this season. Napoli, just in general, do they prefer to build it up down that side? Obviously, KK's on the left. So it should be interesting. The other matches in Serie at the moment as well. Is there other games live? No, just this game. Just this game today. Just this game. Ball over the top. Good switch of play. Brilliant. Oh, you sold it short, man. Play it. Oh, what's going on? Offside? Yeah, offside. Offside. Rabiot had a really good World Cup, to be fair. There might have been a couple games towards the end where he kind of just dropped off, but overall, he had a better World Cup than I thought he would, Rabiot. Obviously, he was linked with Man United in the summer as well. A lot of people didn't really want him. I definitely didn't want him at Chelsea. Fair play to him, though, for his national team. He stood up in that double pivot with, in that midfield three with Tchouaméni and Griezmann. So let's see how he plays for Juventus. There's always been a lot of drama around his name as well. but he had a good World Cup. Well, a better World Cup than I expected. I think he was pretty good. Here we are. Good switch of play. Napoli just keeping possession at the moment. Play it. Play it. Play it. He's moved out of the space now. There you go. Oh my goodness. That ball was on for a while. He's won the ball, ref. No, pick yourself up off the floor. He won the ball. He's won the ball, man. Man's diving all over the place. Who is that on the floor? We're supporting Napoli today. If you don't know, we're supporting Napoli. Blue is the colour. Football heritage. I want them to win the league. It's been a long time. When was the last time Napoli won the league, guys? Let me know in the chat. When was the last time Napoli won the league? Can't remember the last time Napoli won the league. Genuinely can't remember. I don't know what year it was. I feel like I was very young or not even born. So do let me know. 2014, 15. No, I don't think so, bro. No, I don't think so. No, before that, bro. They've never won it. Like, they've never won it in recent times that I can remember. So definitely not 14, 15. That would have stood out like a madness to me. Appreciate the super sticker. Thank you so much. Big up yourself. 1986, Maradona. 87, 80s. Yeah, it's been long. That's mad. I wasn't born. Yeah. Rest in peace, Maradona, every day. Listen, that's mad. Maradona days. So that's how long it's been. Wow. That's why I want them to win, man. You see what I'm saying? It's been long. Napoli been... And they have been close. So when you're talking about 14, 15, the teams that we were talking about before with like Hampshire and Cavani, Lavezzi, Lavenzi, was it? I always forget this guy, this Argentinian winger. Or Lavenzi, I can't remember. All these guys, they came close. I think they finished like second or something. They finished like second, but they never won it in recent times. Not since the 80s. Lavenzi? Why can't I? You know what it is? Yeah, I haven't heard his name in years, so I just can't remember how to say it. Lavenzi. One of them players that everybody forgets about. Nobody talks about him, you know. Maybe was he not as good as we thought he was? No one talks about him. He's one of them players that just like nobody talks about. But like, when was the last time you guys heard anybody speak about him? He's like one of them. And Higuain, yes, that's a great shout. I can't believe I forgot to say Higuain. Higuain had his best season at Napoli. Higuain was incredible at Napoli. Yeah, nobody talks about him. Injuries, okay, yeah. He's never mentioned. He's one of them forgotten footballers. Yeah, he's in the team that beat Chelsea in the first leg, the 3-1 defeat in Naples when we lost the first leg and then Di Matteo got hired. I remember. Go on. Then we battered them at the bridge. We had to come back. Ball into the box. Oh, unlucky. Offside? Oh, good. Oh, you're offside now. Offside now. Way offside. He was never that guy. Then he left for Middle East. I think he went China. Yeah, I think he went to China. Cavani at Napoli. I think Cavani's best season was at Napoli and Higuain's best season was at Napoli as well. I think after that, they never really hit that same form. I think their best seasons were at Napoli, both of them. Both of those two players, best seasons from you were at Napoli. He went PSG. I think he went China after. Definitely went PSG. Yeah, I remember that. Why is he wearing a mask? I'm not sure. I'm guessing there must be a fracture in his face or some sort of injury. We've had a lot of that at Chelsea as well. Sometimes they just use it as protection. I don't really know how much protection it really offers, to be honest, but I've seen so many players wear it. Fernando Torres wore it, Demba Ba wore it, John Terry wore it, Cahill, Louise. Just so many players have worn it, man. Fabregas has worn it. Like, Chelsea used to be the masked club. We have seen everyone wear a mask. It's mad. Ramirez wore it, bro. We used to take that mask out all the time. So it must be broken nose, isn't it? Yeah. Broken nose. That might be it. Yeah, man. We were the full mask FC, man. Rudiger. I swear, I think we just put them on the players just because we just wanted to to just be different. It's madness. I've never seen any other club use that mask as a way of negating for an injury. We just used to pull out that mask every time. I didn't really see Man United, Arsenal players really wearing that mask too much. So it's always us. Always us. About 11 minutes gone. Napoli dominating, absolutely dominating on the ball, playing it about, in full control in possession. Juventus come just to sit in their half. They're not pressing from the front. In their half, just kind of camping a little bit. Ball in or headed away. Corner for Napoli. Yeah, Juventus are not really stepping up too high up. They're just kind of just camping in their half and sticking into their shape, staying in their defensive shape. So hopefully, for me, what this game really needs is a Napoli goal early on. If Napoli can score within the next 10 15 minutes, then obviously maybe Juventus will come out a little bit and then we might get more of an open game, which is what we all want to see. This corner is going to be taken now for Napoli. Ball's going to come in. Ball into the box. Unlucky. Headed away. Win that. Oh, wait. Go on. Throw it back in. Yes. Chest it. Oh, go on. Oh, he's fighting for it. Oh, unlucky. 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 Very unlucky. Well done. Cool. Brilliant. Napoli completely dominating so far, people. Dominating. He's been an upgrade on Koulibaly. I'm guessing you're talking about Kim Jae. Yeah. The Korean centre-back is really decent. Chiesa and Kostic are the wing-backs. So Chiesa is... Oh! Saved. Almost. Unlucky. Really good play from Napoli. Ball over the top. He spun the defender. In the end, maybe would have been... He couldn't really let it hit the floor. He was going to be going out for a goal kick. He didn't really have no time. But Napoli with their first real kind of effort. Szczesny's going to clear this now. Szczesny's going to clear. Trying to win that fight. Oh, here come Napoli coming forward. KK on the left. Here he comes cutting inside. Really good ball retention there. Moves it to the right. And we go again. Here we go. Into the box. Cleared away. Oh, what a goal! Golazo! 1-0. Victor Osimhen with the goal. That's been coming. That's deserved. 100%. And I love to see it. I absolutely love to see it. Fantastic. Fantastic for Napoli. The manager's just standing there silent, like as if somebody just offended him. You know what I mean? He's not even celebrating. But fantastic, man, to see Napoli take the lead. Brilliant. It's been coming. They've been dominating the whole game. They've been bopping it around nicely. They've just been methodically just putting it around the box, just kind of just keeping tabs on things. They got a plan. And top goal scorer in Serie gets his first goal of the game. And he's the top goal scorer. He's the one on form. He scored last weekend as well in the win against Sampdoria. And it's Napoli who have taken the lead. All came really well worked down to this right-hand side. Ball into the box. Volley by KK. Is it KK with the volley? Yeah. Yeah, goalkeeper saved it and he's just headed it in. He's ready, alert and purring, man. You can see he's not letting anything up. He's not letting nothing go. He's not letting no chances going to waste with him. He's on the end of things. Desperately wants to be on the end of things. And yeah, man, what a strike from KK for sure, man. What a strike. What a strike. Yeah, everybody. He's very expensive. He cost them a lot of money from Lille. In the mask, he looks cold. Juventus are looking really bad. Yeah, Juventus has not been a great start. And this is why I was really happy to see them. This is why I wanted them to score. You know, we said it kind of 10, 15 minutes. Can they get a goal? Because for me, I have spoken about Trossard. Yep, I have. For me, when I think about this game, I think if Napoli are going to play like this, let's get a reward for them. And then Juventus have to come out now. So this is great. Juventus have got to come out. They can't keep playing the way they've been playing. They've been camping in their half. They're not pressing at all. They're not engaging. They're kind of just waiting for. They're kind of just sitting in their shape and hoping that they can intercept or, you know, kind of stop Napoli in their tracks. But Napoli are very confident and they've been bopping it around really well. And it was only a matter of time until they started to have a few more shots on goal. So Juventus deserved that, man. First 15 minutes, they've come here with very defensive mindset. So let's see if they change that. Great start. Yeah, man, he's a proper poacher. You can see it. He's always right on the edge of the offside trap. He's even in moments like that where you probably would be a little bit half asleep. Oh, KK's had the shot, volley, nothing to do with me. No, he's alert, ready, and he makes his own goal there because he could have easily been in no man's land. Doesn't get there, defender clears, nobody even notices that was a chance. But because he's alert and he's quickly pouncing on things, he's making his own opportunities there. He's making his own dinner. Aston Villa have scored against Leeds. I think you guys are saying, yeah, 1-0. Aston Villa have taken the lead in that game. Leon Bailey has scored. So mid-table clash continues. Mid-table clash continues. Cool. All right. So 17 minutes gone. Let's see if Napoli can keep building on it. I hope they whoop them. If they're going to keep playing like this, whoop them. Absolutely whoop them. Have no mercy. Smash them up. Smash up Juventus, man. I'm here for it. Absolutely smash them up. Do you think he will ever play in the Premier League? He likes the Italian lifestyle too much. I think for me, it's all about whether or not, obviously it's about how settled he is, because I think some players, a lot of players, once they get into Italy and that lifestyle, there's something about Italy that obviously is just very comforting, very homely for a lot of people and a lot of players. And once they settle, they don't really want to leave. We've seen that so many times. We mentioned it before the start of the match. But also the price point, because Napoli charge an absolute madness for their players. They charge a lot. So they're very difficult to purchase from. Their negotiation tactics are very difficult to deal with, and they paid a lot of money for him. I think they paid something like 75 million, 80 million for him from Lille, which was a big gamble to pay that much money, but they paid that much money for him. Record transfer, I think. And yeah, they're going to be looking for minimum that money return, because I think he's at a good age as well. What is he, 25, is he? I think he's 25. So 24, bro, he's young. They're looking for minimum 100 mil. And you're saying 150 mil minimum. ADL is tough to buy from, yeah. So for me, minimum, you're looking at minimum 100 mil. And I don't think Man United have got that money at the moment, so you can maybe rule them out 100%. Harry Kane will probably be cheaper. So, yeah, man, good player. Looks like a great striker and whatnot, but it's going to be very expensive. Very expensive. Surprised Napoli found the money to pay for him, but I guess they obviously maybe made a big sale or two. Here he is down running the left channel. He's like a man on a mission, man. He wants this Serie A title. He's playing with some serious conviction. You can see it. But yeah, man. After what I saw yesterday, man, bring me Felix. I'm already on the Felix train for Chelsea, man. I've just played so well. So happy, man. I've been neglected as well, so probably desperate as well. That's probably what it is. Smash up the likes. Let's get the likes to 200. There's over 400 of you in here. Big up everybody inside the building. Serie, first Serie watch along on the channel. Let's get it up to 200 likes if we can. We got our first El Clasico on the channel on Sunday. Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Are they playing in Saudi Arabia, I heard? I don't know if that's true. Let me know in the comments. I think it's a Spanish Super Cup final, isn't it? I think someone said they were playing in Saudi Arabia. So I'm going to be covering that. Here's the left-hand side. They haven't offered anything, man. They've not offered nothing. They need to do more. It's going to be a Napoli mistake. Playing out from the back. Keep playing it. Oh, that's a poor pass. There's the mistake. Here's Juventus. Di Maria. Oh, Di Maria off the post. Di Maria off the bar. Oh my God, what a chance that was for Di Maria. What a strike. What a strike. Just done it all on his own there. Chopped up a couple players. Whipped it into the... Oh, that would have been a brilliant goal. That would have been a mad goal. Terrible pass, just lack of concentration. That would have been a mad goal, people. That would have been a great goal. Just wrapped his foot around it and just bent it into the far corner. Trying to make sure I'm on the fastest possible time. What are we on? 2.234. Yeah. 22 minutes almost. Yeah, he's hit a belter there, people. It's a great strike, man. That's what I'm saying. His technique is just lovely, man. This guy has excellent technique, man. You can't not enjoy watching Di Maria, man. Even though he's older, he just the technique don't go anywhere, man. It's the fact that he didn't make it at Man United is insane. It's insane that they couldn't get it out of him, because he's just... And I think even that season, I don't think he scored a beautiful lob. Who was it against? He scored a brilliantly chipped goal. Was it against Cardiff? No, I don't think it was against Cardiff. I can't remember who he scored that goal against. He scored a wonderful chip away from home for Manchester United. Man United fans will remember for sure. I don't know who that was against. But Di Maria is a baller, man. Absolute baller. It's mad that Argentina won it and they didn't even have him for most of the time. I'm going to update this timer. It's a little bit behind. That was insane technique, though. 23 minutes gone. There we are. Just updated that. Nah, he was mid, only showed up against Leicester. Okay, maybe he didn't have a great season. Leicester 5-3. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. I knew it was a team that wore blue. I couldn't remember who. But yeah, Leicester 5-3 away from home. Scored a mad lob. Scored a great goal versus QPR as well. Yeah. All tournament people are sleeping on Argentina. Well, Argentina, to be fair, were one of the favorites going into the tournament. So I don't think people could have been sleeping on him, because I think he was literally one of the favorites. So 24 minutes. Hold up the ball. Right. Just close that. Allegri needs to be trialed. He's got Chiesa at right wing back. Bruh, this is what I'm saying. And it's Chiesa's first start for over a year. Do you see what I'm saying? This is why when I asked you guys about Chiesa, I was like, let me not get excited about seeing Chiesa today, because I don't know where he's playing. I don't know what he's on because of the whole injury. So I just said, let me relax on Chiesa today. I'm more hyped to see KK on the left wing for Napoli. I was like, let me not get too excited about Chiesa. So Chiesa's playing right wing back. That's insane. What kind of criminal is that? This is what I'm saying, people. Man is playing Chiesa at right wing back. I see what you man are saying now about this criminal. Yeah. You man said that before the game kicked off that this brother's a criminal. I'm getting it now. KK is playing on the right wing back. That's nuts. That's a waste. Bro, that crime is in 4K, man. That's a proper waste, people. That's nuts. I'm sorry. You can't forgive that. That you cannot forgive. You cannot forgive. That's nuts. 25 minutes in. I've barely even seen him. I've seen Di Maria. I've not seen Chiesa once. And he's obviously playing on that side. Di Maria's orchestrating everything. He's dropping deep into the midfield, picking up the ball, doing Rabiot and Locatelli's build-up play for them at this point. Di Maria's everywhere. So Di Maria we're going to see lots of, but I'm not seeing nothing from Chiesa. That's such a waste, man. Is that basically then the modern day Felix and Simeone? It's now Chiesa and Allegri, yeah? Yeah, Vlahovic is injured, bro. Vlahovic and Pogba are both injured. Same for Kostic. He's actually decent, but he's wasted as well. I don't mind it as much for Kostic because I feel like Kostic at Frankfurt was playing wing back anyway. Or sometimes, yeah, sometimes he can play left wing, but I think he's more accustomed to playing left wing back or left midfield in a flat four than Chiesa. Chiesa's a winger. I can take it for Kostic, but I'm not taking it with Chiesa. That's just ridiculous. You can't be playing Chiesa as a right wing back. That's nuts. That doesn't make no damn sense. Because when I saw Frankfurt a little bit in was it Europa League final that I watched? I can't remember. Yeah, that's a great comparison. He's a little bit like a Perisic. He's a little bit like a Perisic. Obviously, Perisic both footed. No, bro, Juventus fans call him a terrorist. You see why? Yo, I can see it now. I can't lie. I can see it. I can see it. This is why I like watching other. This is why I'm glad to be watching another league, man. We have to see these shit. We can't be letting this shit fly. This is nuts. This is insane, people. You can't have this. Is this what you man are putting up with? Nah. A player like Chiesa, and you're gonna play him at right wing back. Where is he anyway? What number is he wearing? Number 7. Is that's him in it? Number 7. Here's the overload. Cleared away. Number 7. I've seen him touch the ball more inside his own half. Let me see if I can get his statistics, guys. Let's take a look at Chiesa, man, because this is nuts. This shit can't carry on. Surely he's gonna move him. Who's playing that front three? Chiesa, no, you got Di Maria. So he's playing a 3-5-2. Oh, this is mad. I've just deeped what he's doing. I've actually just deeped it. No, because you know what? When I saw the lineup, I was like, he's going to play Chiesa and Di Maria off Milik. But he's not doing that. He's playing a 3-5-2. So he's got McKennie, Locatelli, Rabiot, and he's got Chiesa and then Kostic. Yeah. And then it's Di Maria just playing off Milik. So he's basically, yeah, that's mad. That's mad. This treason. This absolute treason is, nah, this is, yeah, 3-5-1-1. I just assumed he would never do that. I genuinely just assumed he would never. I was like, nah, you're not going to do that. You're just going to go over 3-4-3. Makes sense, right? Chiesa might come off the left flank if you want Di Maria cutting in, which you would. Nah, this is mad. That is some Simeone shit. Well, they deserve to lose now. This is why I'm back in Napoli. Chiesa's just got his arms out like this. Chiesa's just at right wing back, just waiting for the ball, just like this. Just like, yo, can I get the ball today? Can I get some touches, please? Let me take a look at his heat map, man. Man is just out there, just waiting to be given some freedom. Oh, my. Look at Di Maria. Di Maria's having fun. Wins a free kick. Chiesa. This is so sad. Yeah. Basically a 3-5-2 or 3-5-1-1. Basically a 3-5-1-1 because Di Maria's not playing up front. Oh my god! And even the back three, Alexandro is a left back. No, is he been starting to convert more to a left side centre back? He's obviously got the height for it. But even to be fair for Brazil, he wasn't really getting forward. Actually, both of them were playing for Brazil, weren't they? Both of these Juventus flank centre backs. I'm gonna call them flank centre backs. Back three, I'm just calling them flank centre backs. And then you've got Bremer, the new boy. You're saying he's been abused from Torino. So they're all Brazilian. These two were starting for Brazil, weren't they? Because I remember saying in the Brazil in the World Cup, I was saying their flank play for the fullbacks is awful. I know Sandro was starting. They're finished. That's why they're playing a back three. Yeah. Okay, cool. Then I can understand why he's playing wing backs because you don't want them to moving forward. I can get that, but it doesn't mean Chiesa needs to play out there. I get it. Yes, I've seen rumors on the PSV winger. He's very injury prone, so I'm not keen. Just from seeing that alone. Ball's been headed over the bar. From Bremer, was it? Ball came in. Great ball in from Di Maria. Headed over the bar, yeah. Goalkeeper nowhere near that. Needs to be a lot stronger. Oh, that was a good chance. Came at him quickly. Good chance, though. Really, really good chance. Maybe it was just the first game that I'm looking at. You're saying Militao played right back. Okay, well, the first game he definitely didn't play. He played Sandro left back in the first game. So, but I didn't watch every Brazil game, so I must have missed that one. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he might be techie, 100%. It's just the injury record. When I see the injury record, I'm already worried. So, Chelsea considers squad clear out yet as move to end as a clear out in a move to end the era of player power at Stamford Bridge. Matt Law, music to my ears. I have seen that. Yeah, big up, bro. I have seen that. But actions speak louder, isn't it, than words? So let's see. Because with all of these contract renewals that they're talking about, it's not really making sense. Big up, everybody. Let's smash up the likes, guys. Let's get this to 200 likes, man. We're covering Serie A football on a Friday night. Let's get this to 200 likes. We got a FIFA career mode. We got 3 uploads today. 3. Big, long show. Hour 15 show. All you can eat Chelsea. Now we got big, long 2:55 minute, 2 hour 55 minute watch along. Then we got big FIFA stream. Let's get these likes up, guys. Let's get these likes up. Let's see if we can get some Italians in this chat. Let's push this to the Italians. Yeah, the FIFA career modes today. Free for career modes today. 100%, 11 o'clock. FIFA career modes today. Let's see if we can push this to the Italian crowds. I'm trying to see their insight in this at some point. Ball's going to come in, headed away again. Chested down. Goalkeeper's collected. That's fine. 32 minutes. To be fair, Juventus have been a lot better the last 15 minutes. They've been, obviously, they're a goal down. This is exactly what we want, right? Juventus are finally starting to play football. They're trying to get Di Maria on the ball as much as possible. Literally, just everything's going through Di Maria. And they're actually starting to make the game a little bit more open now. So it's a much better game. All thanks to that Napoli early goal. It's been really all Juventus, really, since the goal. KK, play it. Oh, my God. Not getting enough numbers forward, Napoli, man. Look how many players are back. They're not getting no numbers forward. Not getting the numbers forward. Have to get the numbers forward. Have to get the numbers forward. There was no one to link up with there. Nobody. I support Napoli, but I'm English. I support them because my dad is from Naples. Fair. Lovely team to have in your arsenal to support for sure, man. Hopefully they win the league. It would be good. Be historic. It's been a while, as we mentioned earlier. 33 minutes gone. I need Napoli to step it up now. They've kind of dropped off a little bit in the last 15 minutes, inviting a lot of pressure. They're not really committing enough bodies forward. There we go. Lovely. Play it again. Is Victor Osimhen okay? Because he's not really moving freely. Okay, there he is. He's just biding his time. Go on. Oh, there was a moment. Take the shot blocked. I thought they were in there. I really thought they were in there, man. I thought they were in there. Really did. That's unlucky. That is unlucky. Napoli can cut you up if they want to. That's how I see it with them. If they want to cut you up, they'll cut you up. Absolutely cut you up. No problem. They ain't got no problem doing it. $34 minutes gone. Napoli. Once Napoli really decide, you know what? Cool. We're going to start getting our foot on the ball, play our passes. They're a much better team than Juventus. You can see that. Because they're just getting everybody more involved. Juventus is very much get the ball to Di Maria. Di Maria has to do everything. And then we go from there. Napoli actually play as a team. When they're in possession, everybody's involved. They hold the width. They stretch out the defensive shape. They have their little pockets of space inside. Everything's organized. Everything looks good. They just need to keep doing that. Because that 15 minutes there, they just let it all go. Just keep playing well. Just keep putting your foot on the gas. No reason why they can't get a second goal. Much better football team than Juventus. You can see it. You can see that when it comes to training, they definitely train in possession a lot more than Juventus. Juventus, you can tell probably a lot of off the ball tactics, a lot of shape, defensive shape, a lot of tactic stuff from tactically from Allegri. It's probably more on the defensive side, just based on the fact of how they maneuver the ball around. It's not great. They don't look like they really have a plan outside of Di Maria. If Napoli can mark Di Maria out of this game, which is so far they're not doing that. But if they could somehow mark Di Maria out of the game, that would be 50% of Juventus finished, to be honest. And that's probably being generous saying 50%, because they don't look like they're able to. I mean, they're not even using Chiesa properly. Yo, you man saying he's walking around like one of them Nigerian uncles handing out Christianity flyers outside Stratford Shopping Centre. That is a very specific description, and that is a funny one at that. Juventus have not conceded a goal in Serie A since October, and Napoli just needed 14 minutes to end that 8-game streak. Mad. That is actually mad. Napoli got 15 players on the bench, Juventus with 10. Can you just have an unlimited amount of players on the bench in Serie A? Is there no limit? It's like there's no limit. You could just have as many defensive players you want. Seems like it. Seems like it. That's mad. Actually mad. Yeah, for sure. No, I'll do Bundesliga, but I'm obviously just sticking to the big games. I'm not gonna sit here and do like a bottom of the table clash. But yeah, if we see some big Bundesliga games and it's not overlapping something that I would obviously usually do, like a big Premier League game or a Chelsea game, then Bundesliga's up for grabs, 100%. 100%. Top 5 leagues are where I'm looking, and I'll keep my eye out. But it has to be obviously not overlapping something else. So not every time it's going to happen, but every now and then we go and do it. And obviously Champions League is coming, so we're just more so I'm just kind of preparing myself for the Champions League, because when Champions League starts in February, I just want to know what these European teams are on week to week a little bit better. So I just want to see what they're doing. %66 possession for Napoli, 34 for Juve. Oh, bro, he's spinning these people. Play it. Yes. Please finish. Yes. Come on, KK. My brother. Yes. Come on. Yes. KK. Come on. Yo, Victor Osimhen is spinning people. I don't know what it is about him. He's like this little slippery silk player. People just fall over and they just can't hold on to him. He's just slipping and sliding away from people. It's so weird. And he's such a big guy. He's just able to do it. KK with a clinical finish. As soon as it fell to him, I said, this is a moment. I'm going to look at you now, KK. Let me see. Let me see if you got that composure. Let me see if you could just slot that in. Yeah? Come on. This is your moment now. Let me see what the hype's about. And he just bang straight into the far corner. You love to see it. You love to see it. And this is a left winger that I'm sure Todd Bowie is going to link us with in a minute. So this is why we got to keep an eye. We ain't getting Leao because he's signed a new contract. Who else is there we were linked to? I can't even remember. We have, bro, see, Felix. Yeah, Felix, let's see. Bro, you have to keep an eye on this guy. You have to keep an eye on this KK, brother. You have to, because Todd Bowie is going to link us soon, man. He's going to link us soon. What a finish. What a finish, people. So composed. First time. Far corner, no problems. Past Chesney, brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Would have been I've seen many players with an opportunity like that and they've skied it, they've leaned back and they put it up and it's a long day. Nope. Very composed, head down, foot over the ball. Just make sure you just kept it low and hard, man. Followed all the rules perfectly. Napoli 2-0 up. That's fantastic. Very happy for them. Yeah, man. I'm glad. Bro, big players are turning up. This is what we wanted. We've had both of Napoli's best attackers turn up with the goals. It's good to see, man. Good to see. Napoli will never sell. Probably not. Again, we've already spoken about how difficult they are to negotiate with. But listen, I'm on the Felix train already, man. Every time Felix plays, I'm just gonna be praying that he has a great performance, so then maybe we might be able to do a permanent, because that would be mad. I'm just thinking about what a Chelsea player would have done in that situation. Trying not to. Probably would have fucking passed it back to the goalkeeper or some shit. I switched from Serie A to Prem, and speed in the games are different. Yeah, Serie A is like they are playing in slow motion. Fair. It's all mad. Refer to him as Cavaradona. You have to wait. Yeah, I have to wait a whole month to see Felix again. This is what I'm saying. So this is why I'm kind of just reserved to the fact that I've kind of screwed up there. So we're kind of screwed. So we're just gonna have to look for other ballers till he comes back. They just signed him. How much did they sign him for? How much did they sign him for, guys? Let me know in the comments. How much did they sign him for? I bet it's something stupid like 15 million or something. Probably like 15 minutes. Here's Di Maria. 1-2. Di Maria. Oh, what's going on? Di Maria. Oh! Listen. You see this game? This game's on fire now. And Di Maria has been Juventus's best player by far. What did we say at the start of this game? We want the big players to turn up. Di Maria today has turned up. He deserves that. I'm actually slightly happy for him. We've been giving him a lot of praise in this game. So I'm happy for Di Maria. I don't want Juventus to win. I don't want him to even get a draw. I want Napoli to win Serie A. But considering the fact that Di Maria has been carrying this Juventus team, it's not very surprising that he's the person to get the goal back. It kind of fumbled to him fortuitously, to be honest. But the game's on. Game's on now, 2-1. Goals are flying in now. People are saying 8 mil. Bro, this is a proper big game. Proper big game. That's what I'm saying. Top of the table. 2 goals in like literally the last couple of minutes. Di Maria, really good finish again. Just calm, composed, put it in the far corner. 2-1. This is brilliant, man. This is quality. We're doing well, man. We're doing well. We're doing well on these watch-alongs, man. We're definitely handpicking these games quite well. Seems to be going well for us. Apart from that Newcastle Leicester, that was a bit of a difficult one. Oh, lovely little back heel. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Very unlucky. Very, very unlucky. Game on. Di Maria is such a mug. Some of you guys really don't like Di Maria. Man United fans, I'm guessing, isn't it? Poor defending. Yeah, the defending wasn't great, man. Defending wasn't great from Napoli. They were very like, I don't know. They just didn't seem to have any authority over the situation. They had no authority. They were kind of just all over the place. Nobody knew who to clear it, who was going to clear it. It just kind of just left it to everybody else, and nobody in the end dealt with the situation. It just kind of just bumbled around the penalty area until it fell to Di Maria. It's a bit of a mess. It's not a great goal to concede defensively, but in terms of everything else, brilliant. Really, really good. For Di Maria, great. Great for him. Oh, mad match. Serie A. Serie A. Big up all 500 of you in here. Big up. Big Serie A game if you're only just tuning in now. Big game. Just coming up to half time now. All the big players are turning up in this match, apart from the fact that Allegri is putting Chiesa on the right wing-back spot, which is very, very criminal of him to do so. But everybody else is all right. Milik maybe could have got a shot off there. Here come Napoli on the break. Can't keep it in. I was thinking maybe Milik could have taken that first time. Coming up to half-time now. Get your shots off. Can't really remember him even having many opportunities on goal, Milik, if any. It's been mainly Di Maria obviously hit the bar as well. Really close earlier on in the match. Yeah, you can't deny class, man. Di Maria, really, really good. Really, really good. We're watching the Villa Leeds game. What's going on in the Villa Leeds game? Is still, I think it's 2-0, is it? No, still 1-0. Yeah. Ain't nobody picking that over this, mate. No chance. 2 minutes added on time until half time. Napoli 2, Juventus 1. Gonna go through statistics at half time, but big game, man. Juventus have woken up, to be fair. Since the first goal was conceded, Juventus from that moment stepped it up. But why didn't they just play like that from the beginning? I know they got clean sheets to keep and whatnot. You guys were mentioning the defensive record, but why didn't they just try and play a little bit more forward thinking from the off. Di Maria's been falling over a bit. Here's this wide free kick. Di Maria is going to cross it in. Oh, that's a shocking free kick. Yeah, that's too high and wide, man. Way too high and wide. Way too high and wide. Why do people banter Serie so much? I think it's the second best league. It says fallen. We're saying Serie over La Liga. Here come Juventus on the left. Ball in. Oh, goalkeeper. Big reflexes. Because his defender stuck a leg out. And if he connected, probably could have been an own goal. Look at this. Oh, his defender did touch it. Oh, that is an insane save. That is that's a mad save. It's one of the saves of the season. One of the saves of the season. The reflexes to save that is insane. His defender stitched him up there. Half time. That's an insane save. That's a proper save. Kept his team ahead there. Could have easily been 2-2. Easily. Because that's what goalkeepers train for, is moments like that. His reactions there was second to none. Second to none. Chelsea fell off so bad. Man went to Italy. Listen, this was always the plan. I was always going to leave anyway to Italy, so it's fine. It's much warmer over here. Game's a little bit slower, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. What a save, man. Would have been a great finish from the defender. Almost an own goal. Almost. So yeah, I mean, half time, we haven't really got to see Chiesa really too much. But listen, we've seen lots of talent so far. KK's been doing a madness down the left wing. He was involved in the first goal with the volley that went into the ground, and then Osimhen popped up with the rebound. Then, of course, he gets the second goal. Osimhen sets him up. So their partnership up top has been great to see. Those two, obviously, their most talented attackers. And Di Maria is running the show for Juventus. I'd say Juventus without Di Maria today, I don't know where they would be, because he's literally everything. He's picking up the ball in the half spaces. He's trying to win fouls. He's had a couple dives as well. I'm not going to lie. He's had a shot off the bar, and he's also obviously scored the goal. Chiesa plays left wing of a striker, not right wing back, which is where he's playing. Yeah, I know. He's playing out of position for sure. It's a shame. It's a shame, but we haven't really been able to see much of him in that position. I don't know why he's doing this to us, Allegri. Why are you doing this to us? Just doesn't make any sense. All right, statistically, let's take a look at what's going on, people. Let's take a look. Big up everybody in the building. Let's take a look. Statistically. All right, cool. Just quickly sharing this. Need to. All right, so Italy, let's take a look. Statistically, we've got. So yeah, Napoli dominated possession. Expected goals, actually, Juventus are just slightly higher. But Napoli have dominated possession with 65%. 6 shots for Napoli, 4 on target. With Juventus 5, 2 on target. So the game is actually, now that the game is at half time, it's been evenish. It's been pretty evenish. I've obviously leaned towards Napoli in terms of just general play. I think they've played better football. They're much more balanced as a team. Everybody's getting touches of the ball. It looks organized. It looks like they're used to having possession. Whereas Juventus are kind of funnel it through Di Maria. But in terms of chances now, slightly favouring Napoli, but Juventus did get themselves back into it after they conceded the first goal. The second goal comes not because Napoli were really dominating or anything, just because quality. That's why it comes. The second goal comes from quality. It doesn't really come from Napoli bringing the game back overly to their side. They did start to bop it a little bit around for about 6, 7, 8 minutes. Again, they showed that they're a much better team when they do that. Much better. It kind of took their foot off the pedal, Napoli, for about 10, 15. They just let Juventus kind of stepped it up a little bit. 2 big chances to the 1. And obviously, Juventus hit the woodwork as well. But yeah, if you're looking to that bench, obviously there's no Vlahovic, there's no Pogba. They're both out. Moise Kean, I believe that is on the bench. Paredes is on the bench. Don't know what Allegri's going to do to try and change this up. For me personally, if I'm looking at Allegri and I'm thinking, if I was a Juventus fan, I'm thinking you got to get Chiesa further forward. You've got to go to a 3-4-3, get Chiesa into that front three, have him more coming off the left, Milik up top, Di Maria on the right, and then have Chiesa coming off the left if you want to go down that route. And then get someone else playing at right wing back. You know, someone else. I don't know those young players on the bench, if any of them are capable of playing right wing back. Or even throw McKennie over there, you know. But then the reason why maybe not McKennie is because KK is on that side. You're probably going to get absolutely destroyed. But find a right wing back if you can. Throw him on that side and just balance out the team a bit. He obviously doesn't want to take the three out of midfield. He's got McKennie, Locatelli, and Rabiot in midfield. One of them maybe need to be sacrificed if you're gonna win this game. So yeah, something's got to give for Allegri. If he's gonna stick with this 3-5-2. Then I'm not sure if he's going to get anything out of the match. KK is one of those type of players that gets you off your seat, which was lacking in Serie in past years, I think. They got a few of those players now. Obviously, Rafael Leao is another one. A little bit more trickery, a little bit more excitement. He's in that league now. You got KK, like you're saying. So there's a couple. There's a couple of them in there keeping things interesting. Chelsea are 11th now. What? Why? Aston Villa? Jeez. Never escaped my own failures, have I? Tried to go to Italy to escape, and here we are being dragged back into Premier League nonsense. Now, we're not 11th. We're not. On goal difference, we're still 10th. Aston Villa needs to score 5 more goals, and then maybe they'll overtake us. So, yeah, we're still 10th. We're level on points with Aston Villa now if they win this game. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to escape. You're reminding me of this nonsense today. Yeah, man. The game's been exciting, man. Game's been really, really, really exciting. It's been great. Are you talking about Koulibaly or are you talking about KK in terms of Napoli? But yeah, game's been really exciting, man. Really, really good. And obviously, like, that's always the question with Serie A. Is it going to be too slow? Is it going to be too pedantic? Is it not going to be exciting? But this game, 3 goals in 45 minutes, 2 goals in the space of a couple of minutes. It's been brilliant. So I'm happy with that. Really, really happy with that. Yeah, sorry, Aston Villa would need to win 6-0. So, yeah. Allegri has always been parking the bus. This ain't nothing new. He's been doing it even when he was winning. It's true. It's true. I remember seeing him at Juventus in his first stint. And that's his favourite thing to do, isn't it? Is what it is. Won titles, but it was after Conte. Why is McKennie playing right wing and Chiesa at right wing back? Lord knows. Trying to stay on the first page, the Chelsea fall off has been unreal. That's a great question. So let's take a look at that. Champions League. Who did Napoli get in the Champions League? How far do I think they will go? Great question. They have Frankfurt in the Champions League. So Champions League knockout ties are as such. They got PSG versus Bayern. Going to be a cracker. Can't wait for that. AC Milan versus Tottenham. Club Brugge versus Benfica. Dortmund versus Chelsea. Liverpool versus Madrid. Belter. Frankfurt versus Napoli. I think Napoli are clearing Frankfurt. Absolutely clearing them. Leipzig, Man City, and Inter Porto. For me, they're clearing Frankfurt. Where are Frankfurt in the Bundesliga? I did watch a bit of Frankfurt last year because of the Europa League, and I was keeping an eye to see what West Ham would do. Frankfurt are 4th. Frankfurt are having a good season, to be fair. They're 4th in the Bundesliga. That's a good season. They're ahead of Dortmund. But I would say that personally, I feel like Napoli should be clearing them. So that takes them quarterfinals, so minimum quarterfinals, and then depends who you get. You can't really predict anybody's Champions League campaign because if Napoli go and get a Real Madrid or they get a PSG, then it might be a step too far. But if they get, say, a Milan or Tottenham, in the next round, or they get a Benfica or a Club Brugge, then they could find themselves in the semi-final. Inter Milan or a Porto. There are some fixtures in that round of 16 that if you can get one of those teams, and those 3 fixtures that I just called out, if you can get one of those, you could be in the semi-final. You don't want to play City, even Dortmund or Chelsea. If Napoli take on Chelsea or Dortmund, they'd fancy themselves to clear both of those teams. So you just want to avoid Madrid if they beat Liverpool, which I think they will. You want to avoid PSG if they beat Bayern, I think they will. You want to avoid Man City if they beat Leipzig. Apart from that, you take anyone. If you're Napoli, you take anyone. I think the teams to avoid are PSG, Real Madrid, and Man City. Liverpool look awful this season. Chelsea are awful this season. And I think everybody else, 2 of those Milan clubs are in your league. You're ahead of both of those. Benfica, they should be willing to take on. So Napoli could really go far. It just depends on who they get. All depends on who they get. But yeah, man, Napoli could go far. Just depends. Literally just depends. So we have to see. But they've got a good draw. You would take Frankfurt in the round of 16. So let's see. Leao versus Emerson is going to be fun. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool pull off a win against Madrid. It's that type of season. Yeah, I can hear where you're coming from on that, because they got the football heritage, but they're coming up against the big heritage, the big football heritage. It's like heritage versus heritage. So then I'm taking the team that's more in form. So that's how I see it. Heritage cancels out heritage. Who is Benfica playing? Benfica is playing Club Brugge, I think. Yeah. They can beat Real and PSG, but Benfica, Bayern, Porto, those teams will beat them. Oh. Will Madrid beat Liverpool or trash them? I don't know about trashing them, but I think Real Madrid will beat Liverpool. If Liverpool don't remember, Liverpool have got big injuries. Van Dijk is out. I don't know how long, whether they're going to be back in time. Van Dijk is out. Nunes is out now. Diaz is out. Jota's out. There's bare injuries. So loads of injuries. And they're playing awfully. Really poorly. If it wasn't for us, they would be the team that everybody's smoking. It's only because we're so shit that everybody's talking about us. If we were actually just normal for once, then Liverpool be getting grilled. Liverpool been horrendous. We've been watching all their games. We've seen it. They don't go anywhere. We've been watching them. So Liverpool been really, really poor since the World Cup, especially. So yeah, I don't think Real Madrid will be afraid of them at all. We'll have to see. Maybe they'll step it up, but they've got a lot of injuries, so we'll have to see if they can revive themselves. We'll see when that is, when it clashes. AC Milan versus Inter Milan would be a good game to do. Well, just a good question for people that be watching Napoli. There's a Napoli fan in here, so do let us know where you think they would finish in the Premier League if they were in the Premier League right now. There's no reason for me why they wouldn't be in a top 4 fight. I think that's fair to say. Top 4 could easily sneak in there. I say top 4 fight, on the cusp of it, in, out, somewhere around there. So yeah, that's probably where I'd place them. Cost is 72 mil. He ain't leaving unless they make a profit. Yeah, 100%. He's not going anywhere. Where Newcastle is, Napoli is Newcastle. Premier ready for Mudryk in our attack. Are you guys getting Mudryk now? Yeah, is that done? Because you guys have been doing this Mudryk thing for a while. 3rd or 4th, save our season, save of the season. Charlie, that save towards the end of the match, the end of the first half, that was a great save. Unbelievable reaction save. Honestly, you see goalkeepers training that all the time. The goalkeeping coach smashes the ball onto the floor, onto this little thing, and it kind of pivots the other way quickly to test the reactions. They do loads of different little reaction drills, and that's what they do them for. That save there is pure goalkeeping training. That's what that is. That is pure goalkeeper training. That save that he just made there. If you ain't sharp in training, you ain't making that save. Split second reaction. You delay that half a second, and you're not making that save. So that's all about the goalkeeper training there. So good to see. Yeah. Peak Sarri ball. We saw it. We definitely saw it. You'd say 4 max. Yeah. No, peak Sarri ball. We saw it. We saw it. Because I remember when he signed for Chelsea, we went back and looked at the tapes, and they were one touch passing, moving. It was wonderful. Very vertical team playing it. Very vertical, very central. Good to see, man. But just didn't work out. Did not work out. In terms of the playing areas, most of Napoli's attacks have actually come down the right-hand side, which is basically true. We said that 10 minutes in, and we was wondering if that is a constant theme in Napoli's team. But in this match, most of their attacks have come down the right-hand side. Exactly where the first goal came from. Exactly where the second goal came from as well. Right side build up, coming across to KK on volleys, on shots. And then he's getting his goals back post. But most of the time it's starting on the right or being built up to move to the right. Juventus is kind of like balanced, but that's because they're not really, as you can see with the possession, 65% possession for Napoli. Juventus are kind of like Di Maria or bust. So wherever Di Maria picks up the ball, Di Maria's picked up the ball on the left, on the right, in the middle. So basically wherever Di Maria is where the attack is. And that's as simple as that. Because, yeah, it's literally that they have nothing else to offer. Nothing else to offer. Right, second half. Let's get the timer ready. Second half. Sorry, boy, it's sustainable if you can't spend like Pep. I don't think that's true, bro. Sarri Ball definitely didn't have the best players. If anything, he just needed players that would do what he needed them to do, not loads of expensive divas and stuff. He kind of just need people to follow instruction. Sarri Ball's about the team, it ain't about individuals. I disagree with that one. It's not like he got a whole heap of money to spend anyway at Chelsea. Got a cover loan, Jorginho, Kepa. That's about Kepa wasn't even his. I don't know what happened with that Kepa signing. I won't say that's a Sarri signing. I'd say that's just a board signing, if anything. They missed out on Alisson. They missed out on Alisson and they went to go and get Kepa as a replacement instead. Can you imagine? Didn't get Alisson. He went to Liverpool because they delayed the Courtois exit. They ended up with Kepa. It was initially Chelsea were meant to get Alisson instead of Kepa. What a blunder, eh? What a blunder. Substitution for Napoli. Almes is coming on. Number 7. Time is ready to go. Second half. See what we're cooking. Okay. Second half's kicked off. There we are. There we go. Yeah. Second half's kicked off. Left-hand side, already Napoli. But wow, they're coming forward quick. Napoli on. Wait, KK. Slow down, boy. Yo. KK's moving mad. Immediately in the second half, he's carrying the ball. He means business. Good business. He's moving. Yeah, he means business, man. Good to see. Strong second half start. Strong second half start, man. Means business. Has Potter's press conference happened today? I haven't seen any quotes. If you're a Chelsea fan in the comments, let me know if Graham Potter's press conference even happened. Did he even do one? He must have, actually. He must have. It's a Friday. He has to have done one. Can't run from the grind. Because I'm going to record my preview, I think, in between these streams somehow. That'll definitely come out for you tomorrow. "46 minutes played. Cleared out. Cool. Come on, Napoli. Haven't seen the Chelsea winger doing that dribble since Eden Hazard. To be honest, the reason why I was so excited to see João Felix playing the way he's playing is because I haven't seen a Chelsea player play the way Felix was playing in the first half since probably Hazard, or maybe lockdown Pulisic, maybe. But the way he nutmegged that brother on the right hand side and set up that chance, I just felt the class. I just felt the class coming from the skies. I felt it in my heart and soul. I felt it in my lungs. I could feel it. It was everywhere. I was getting goosebumps. I was like, wow, someone's just nutmegged someone in a Chelsea shirt. Do you know how long it's been since someone nutmegged someone on purpose? Crazy. So excited. So excited. Now he's missing 3 games. Not going to see him for a month. Give it and take it away. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Somebody's down. Osha means thumbs up. Yeah, we were gassing it, fam, because, yeah, of course I'm gassing it, bro, because I'm neglected. Starving, bro. Down bad. Have you not we've been getting tortured all season? Of course I'm gassing it. I'm gassing it on purpose because I'm trying to make it how clear how shit we've been. I'm overdoing it, just so you know. Koulibaly with his heavy passes, nutmegging himself, all this madness. I've been subjected to crap all season. So 100% I'm going to be gassing Felix, nutmegging people. All I ask is to be entertained. That's all I said. Felix, go out there and entertain me. Did it inside 3 minutes. Someone's down injured. It's not just me. Yeah, man. Cobes is saying that Felix performance yesterday gassed me so much. Now he's out for a month. Bro, we were living life, bro. We weren't even winning at that point. Felix was just out there, just doing madness. Carrying the ball, flicking it around the corner, nutmegging a couple, man. That's all we needed, bro. Just to feel something again. It's crazy. It would be funny if Felix... Yeah, we're celebrating dribbles, 100%. That's all we got. If it would be funny if Felix balls out at Chelsea and goes to a rival club. Y'all would be the biggest jerks in world football. I hope Pep is looking at him. You're obviously a Man City fan, yeah. Mad. Look at Mrs. tweet. What did Ms. tweet? Is it about KK? Chelsea are in talks with, yes, Medikaki. I don't even know if I care anymore. Can Felix play in champs? I think so. I think he is sourcing. He's cup tied. Well, I hope not, but if he is, then God help us all. Yeah. Right, 50 minutes gone. Napoli in possession. Oh, it's a cheap giveaway. Cheap giveaway into Di Maria. That's going to be a free kick. No, not going to give a free kick. Chiesa. Bro, Chiesa. Why are they treating Chiesa like a road runner? Why? They're treating him like a road runner. They just got him around the outside just doing runs. This is nuts. They removed the rule so he could play. The cup tie rule is over. Yeah, so Felix can play then, Champions League, people. Against Dortmund. Thank God. Bro, why are they... this is just ridiculous. I feel like I'm not even watching Chiesa. I may as well just watch someone else on that right side because what he's doing is just nuts. 51 minutes. Ball's going to come into the box. Di Maria is going to take this. Ball in. Headed away. I'm hoping Napoli can seal the deal here. Worrying me a little bit. Di Maria again. Bro, referee. He wants a free kick. He's not going to get one. Di Maria wants his free kick. He's not going to get one. Well done. Oh, he's nutmegged him. Oh, KK. Free kick. That's a foul. Listen, KK just nutmegged someone there. He's on it. Look, watch this replay. Look, KK. Inside. Yeah, he nutmegged him in it. He nutmegged McKennie, was it? He's going for it. Yeah, they've got them both in the same side, but it doesn't feel like it because they're playing Chiesa as a wing back. You may as well not have him. Could they not just play McKennie as a wing back? Oh, Victor Osimhen. Oh, what a save. He ran out of space. He had no angle. He had no angle to take that shot. Just ran out of time, man. He's a problem, isn't he? Look at him. He loves running them channels. That was actually going wide. Yeah, it was going wide, but he's a problem, man. He's got quick feet, and he's tall, and he's quick. But his feet are very quick. Like he's got very good quick feet. It's good. But his angle just went to nothing. What are they doing? Brother, move that ball back, bro. That's definitely not in the corner. He's too slow for you, in your opinion. No, I'm not. That's my pump. No, I'm not. Oh my God. Bro. Oh my God. Is it him again? Father Lord. He's gonna score again. No, this guy is a menace. Oh my God. It's 3-1. No, this is getting a bit mad. Is it the centre back? I thought it was Victor Osimhen. Oh shit, yeah, it is. I looked. That's a volley. Bro, that is a volley and a half. I thought it came off Osimhen. It hasn't come off of him. It's gone straight through. That's a connection. That is a connection. Centre back smashed that like a striker. See the way Osimhen's celebrating, it looked like it come off of him. He's celebrating like as if it's him. Bro, that centre back has lashed that in nicely. He's sad. Wow. 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 Ramani with an unbelievable finish, man. He's proper put that in. Ramani. Wow. 3-1 Napoli. What a finish that is. That is fair play. You have to give him his fair dues. Turkish again. This guy. Menace to society. That is unbelievable. What a finish, man. Like, first time, the technique is nuts. The technique is insane. First time, just sliced it. Bottom corner. Look at this. Do you know the technique you need to have to do that as a centre-back? No. That is crazy. That's mad, people. Wow, wow, wow. Oshimen. Sorry. Oshimen. Bro, what a finish. What a finish. Yeah, he was just celebrating with him. He's a team player. Yeah. You know what? I just felt it just looked like as if it was him that scored. Bruh, I'm happy for Napoli, but that is a mad finish. Wow. Taken aback by the technique. Taken aback by the technique is nuts. Yeah, Napoli players got tech. Can see why they played how they played in the Champions League this season, man. There's a lot of technical ability on show. A lot of tech on show, people. It's all mad. 57 minutes gone. Playing down his right-hand side now. Oh, he's giving it away. Go on, make it 4. Oh my God, how have you missed that? Oh, what? How has he missed it? Juventus deserved to be 4-1 down for that build-up play. Oh, is it deflected off the defender? How has he not scored? Goal kick. That is mad. Should be 4. Should be 4. Yeah, nobody wants to face this Napoli team, man. That should be 4. That should be 4. What an opportunity. What a opportunity, people. I don't think they're gonna, you know, I don't think they're gonna regret it or anything, because I'm sure they'll create some more chances, but I'm a little bit surprised that he didn't stick that in. I'm a little bit surprised he didn't put that in the back of the net. He's been having a great game. Looked like the perfect position for him as well. Szczesny's having a tough time out there today. He's having a tough time, Szczesny. Watching Napoli is like a breath of fresh air after yesterday. I'm going on loan for 6 months. See y'all, bro. Watching Napoli is a breath of fresh air. Facts. It's been a great game, man. Even though Juventus are renowned for parking the bus, being defensive, etc. The reason why I had confidence in this game is because I knew Napoli would turn up and they would play some good football. And I was just wondering, are they going to be able to break Juventus down? You know, everybody's talking about 8 straight wins, defensively they've been strong, but yeah, man, Napoli being really good. When they've decided to look at them again coming forward, good 1-2, play it left. Oh, he should have went left, man. Almost the perfect move. He should have gone left. Should have gone left. Why have Chelsea not bid for KK? I think because dealing with Napoli is too difficult. Simple. Dealing with Napoli is too difficult. If you've ever seen big players leave Napoli, it's always been for record fees. It's always been mad negotiations. You ain't getting him out of there, man. How much they sign him for again? You guys say 15 million. Fuck, I typed in the wrong name. Hold on. I don't want to miss nothing now because I feel like there's going to be another Napoli goal. He's 21 years old, right? He's only just signed, hasn't he? When did he sign? Bro, getting him out of there is not going to be easy. So you're 100 million you're talking. For what Anthony's just gone for what Mudrik's going to go for, he's not going for any less than 100 million. No less. No less than 100 million now. If you're seeing what the going rate is for wingers, he's not going any less than that. He signed for 10 million euros. He ain't going any less. And he only just signed as well from the Georgian team. He ain't going nowhere, mate. He ain't going nowhere. So, nope. No chance. So you can forget about it. 100 million. That's the going rate. 100 milli, fam. 100 milli. Minimum. Go on, Napoli again. Come on, get a fourth. I want to see a madness. Well done. Oh, yes. Oh, unlucky. Playing some great football, Napoli, man. This is a great game. They're full of confidence now. He's not clinical, but causes havoc. He is top. 4 big chances missed. We did speak about this, I think, didn't we? Him and Tammy Abraham are up there. for big chances missed this season in Serie. So you're saying he's not clinical. I'm not gonna agree because I don't know, but you're saying he's not clinical, which is fair enough. I haven't been watching him like that, but I've just been looking at stats, and obviously statistically for big chances missed, he's right up there. Where is he? Yeah, he's up there with 10. Lautaro Martinez on 10, Tammy Abraham on 10. So they're all three of them on 10 this season. Big chances missed. So, but that doesn't mean that they're not good strikers. You know, most of the top strikers finish at the top for big chances missed. As long as you've got goals and you're at the top of you're at the top of the goal scoring charts, then you're fine. If you've got loads of big chances missed and you're nowhere near the top goal scorers, then you got problems. But if you know, yeah. So if he's delivering, then it doesn't matter. As long as he delivers, that's what that matters. If he's not delivering, and if he's not delivering the goals enough, you know, if he's not top of the goal scoring charts and he's missing loads of chances, that's a different conversation. But he's top of the goal scoring charts, so it doesn't really matter too much. As long as he's not costing them too many matches with it, and he's winning them games, it doesn't matter. All the top strikers are always going to be at the top of the big chances missed usually, because they're the ones that are shooting the most. So big up Turkish in the comments. Big up my brother. 63 minutes gone. 3-1. The Turkish is enjoying life, man. Anthony has ruined his market for scouting wingers. Yeah, man, the market's a bit mad for scouting wingers, man. I don't know if Arsenal are going to get Mudryk. That's going to be a lot of money. This KK brother will be 100 million as well. Liao's 100 million. All the wingers are 100 million. Have you noticed? Every single winger, 100 million. They're calling Turkish a comedian. He's a comedian. He's a fucking comedian. Oh my days. He's a fucking comedian. What's going on for Leeds versus Villa? Is it still 1-0 to Aston Villa? Oi, look at Napoli coming forward. Yo, we might be getting a fourth goal. Gonna keep it in. We're getting our fourth goal, man, from somewhere. Look at this. The game's too open. Look, ball in. And yes! We're getting our fourth goal. Victor Osimhen with the fourth goal that we just said that we would get. Come on. What a goal. What a goal, man. The header. Is it KK with the assist? This KK brother's having an insane performance. Is it his assist? Is it his cross? What a header. Come on. Their partnership today has been a joy. It brings tears to my eyes. What a partnership. Bro, he's got 3 assists. Bro. He is having an insane performance. I need to tweet about him. He is having an insane performance. Wow. What a baller. He's doing a madness. Wow. What? Oh, look at that cross. Oh, it's beautiful. It's pinpoint accuracy, people. Bro. He's creating chances for fun. This is my Felix replacement for the next month. This is where I go to from this is where I go. This is where I go for joy. What a performance. What a performance, man. 3 assists. Brother, listen. I need to keep watching this brother because, yeah, man, he's unreal. He looks... A lot of people have been saying that he will outperform Leao. If you're talking about a player that... Because again, if you're talking about that creativity, not just from the dribbling, but from the passing as well, the way he's playing right now, I would agree with you, man. I haven't really been pushing the Leao prop too much anyway, because I just feel like this is... It's not... I'm not 100% done on that, but I'm not 100% sold. But this guy, let me not get too reactionary, but this brother is quality, man. He's really good. This is the type of player you spend on. This is a baller. He's really good. But again, it ain't happening, fam, because we ain't getting this guy out of Napoli. But it's nice to dream. He's crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy. I'm not even gonna bother to talk about him with Chelsea. I'm just enjoying the football, man. I'm enjoying his football. He is really good, man. He's so composed, so intelligent in his play. He knows exactly what he needs to do at the right time. You know, he's not wasteful with his decisions in his play. Oh, he's good. Wow. I'm not... People are like, Felix is better. Relax. I'm not ditching Felix. Left hand side, here they come. Chiesa. Oh, is he playing Chiesa on the left? Oh, Allegri. You shouldn't have. Is he playing Allegri on the left? Sorry, is Allegri playing this brother on the left now? Is he playing him on the left? He's not better than this monster. Listen, we don't need to fight. Ballers are balling, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys. We don't need to fight. We don't need to fight. I love Felix, man. Don't speak bad on my boy. Oh, as much as I love the star boy, the Georgian forward, can't spell his name, has been the best wide forward in Europe this season. I like Insigne, but Napoli have defo upgraded. Yeah, man, defo. But bro, wow, really just enjoying his performance, man. Yeah, so but he's moved him. Allegri's moved him from the right wing back shift, and he's put him left. Is he playing left wing back now? Is he playing left wing? He's man of the match, 100%. He's man of the match. Where's he playing him? What a fucking performance. What a performance, fam. Honestly, I'm so impressed and I'm so buzzing for Napoli, man. They really are shelling out today. 70 minutes gone. They're sweeping up. They're shelling out. It's brilliant. What a beautiful performance. I'm so happy. Bro, this is the type of joy I'm just not getting. I'm just not getting at Chelsea right now. This is wonderful. Yeah, man. No matter the location. This is why when people were saying in the chat earlier, why are you watching this game? I said, brother, don't sleep on Napoli, you know. Don't sleep on this match. Do not sleep on this match. It's 5. It's 5. Oh my God. No. It's the number 7. Alamas. No, this is mad. This is crazy. No, Napoli. Oh, no, this is criminal. You can't do this. Oh my God. Napoli are so mad. They're moving devilish. They're moving devilish. They're moving devilish, people. What's going on? Juve are getting slapped, and it's beautiful. This is what we deserve. This is what happens when you play Chiesa at right wing back. This is what happens when you start the game defensive. This is wonderful. I've always had a little soft spot for my Napoli since Sarri and since, you know, obviously Maradona and whatnot. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is wonderful. We need to bring... Nah, brother, it's not happening, bro. Don't worry about it. It's not for us. He ain't coming to Chelsea, man. Napoli don't business. He only just signed in the summer, man. Leave it alone. Just enjoy the football, man. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about Chelsea, man. Don't worry about it. We ain't getting this guy. They'll charge us 120 million, man. Leave it. Leave it. It's over. Leave it, man. Leave it. Hey, what a performance. What a performance, man. Give it. 10 points clear at the top of Serie A. Wow. Wow. Guys, I already know the Chelsea news, man. I know they're going after some PSV winger. Yeah, Reteta. Same, different day, different shit. Yeah. Let's just enjoy our football, please. I'm so tired of Chelsea. Every 5 minutes, they're chasing some next player. It's boring now. Boring. Let them put in a bid first. I'm going to cover it on a video, but if you've seen this guy's injury record, then you'll know there's nothing to get too crazy about, to be honest. His injury record is looking a bit mad. Every day, Chelsea want to go for someone else, man. Tired. Bro, I don't give a fuck about signings anymore, bro. I don't even care. I just want to see some good football. Facts. I don't even give a damn, man. I don't care. Go and get me a fucking DM and a right back. I don't give a shit. Get me a DM and a right back. How many times? How many more forwards are we gonna buy? I'm sorry. I can't give you this energy that you want. I can't be getting gassed on these forwards again. Get me a DM and a right back. I've said it 10, 15, 20 times. It's good for my health, man. Let me just enjoy the Napoli game. Juventus defense definitely getting a 0 out of 10 rating. Bro, listen. Juventus, wow, this capitulation is insane. This capitulation is nuts. They haven't conceded a goal. Yeah, I know. They haven't conceded a goal since October the 8th before this match. Napoli have come and cleaned them out. 5-1. Oh, my goodness. Getting put in the biggest spliff. Wow. Yeah, man. Tell them, man. Don't talk to me, man. You tell them in the chat, man. Don't stress us about Chelsea, man. We don't talk about that. Tell them, don't stress us. Sorry, let me change the scoreline. Tell them, don't stress us, man. We're on holiday. Guys, in the chat, you see where all this PYS tweet and Chelsea this, Chelsea that? Listen, we're on holiday. We're in Italy, okay? Look at the location on the stream. It says Naples. We're not at home. We're on holiday. Please put your emails about Chelsea into the back. Put it in the back. Put it in drafts. Put it in drafts. We're on holiday, guys. We're on holidays. Yeah, we're on holidays. Save it for the video, man. Save it for the video. Save it for the video, man. We're on holidays. This capitulation is tasty. Tasty. What a capitulation it is. Wow. Never saw this coming. Just pretend this is Chelsea, man. They wear the same color anyway. This is crazy. 15 minutes to go. Napoli are shelling out. I'm so impressed. This is all I wanted from them. It's beautiful. Wow. This is crazy. He's so good. The link up between them two today has been unbelievable. It really has. Absolutely unbelievable. Proper. People are saying, watch your mouth how you talk about Rafael Leao. People are like, yo, Watch your mouth how you're talking about Liao. I said, bro, I'm sorry. But I'm putting my stocks in KK, man. You can't have them both. I'm putting my stocks in KK. I'm not even talking about for anybody joining anybody. I'm just saying for the future. This guy's 21 years old. Nah, he's a baller. What a day. And I saw him in the Champions League against Liverpool and he cut them up as well. But I said, do you know what? Let me not just watch him in the Champions League and do too much. Let me see what he's doing in his own league. And then I said, you know what? Let me watch him today against the best defense in the league, right? Or one of the best defenses in the league, one of the team in second. Let me watch them. Let me watch him. KK. Let's see if the hype is real. Because I ain't gonna watch him against Fiorentina and them, man. I said, let me watch him against Juventus. Lord of mercy, come with an all-timer. Crazy. Man said I'm gonna dunk on Juventus's big fat head. Crazy. Insane. Crazy. Let me do the video, bro. You guys are all asking me about Chelsea news. We do videos for that. Wait for the video. Video's coming. We're gonna do the video. Because I ain't had my time to really deep it yet. I need to go and do my little digging. I need to do my digging. I'll come with the video. Don't worry. We on a different job right now. We're on holiday. So that will be covered this weekend. So tomorrow. Video will drop tomorrow. Wow. No. It's actually mad. They're playing so just they got no chill. They got absolutely no chill the way they're playing. I respect it. Because, you know, it would have been very easy for them to kind of take the foot off the pedal, start to calm it down a little bit and to chill. Now, no, they said, we're not doing that. Not around here. We're going to go full pelt. They're going to go absolutely full pelt. And that's what they've done. Oh, crazy people. Undom bellyache. Undom bellyache. Yeah, he's playing for Napoli, bro. Look, he's on the bench. He's one of the 55 players on the bench. One of the 55 players on the bench. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. Oh. He needs a cig. Yeah, he's a good sub. Let him come on. Let him come on. The game's done. The game is done. I don't even think Juventus even getting their pride back. The game is done. Game is absolutely finished. Finished. No way back. Hopefully they win Serie A, man. Because with this 10-point lead, I'm looking at them now and I'm thinking, you can't let this slip. You can't let this slip. The FIFA stream is at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. You can't let this slip. No, there's no need to call Saeed, man. This is Serie A. There's no need. Let's not overdo it. Let me get the link. I'll put it in the chat. Let me do that. 10 minutes. Let me get the link. 1 second. I'll get the link for you and I'll put it in the chat so you don't miss the stream. 10 minutes to go in this game. All they've got to do, literally, all they've got to do in this game is just see it out, man. It's been a great performance. Very impressed. Great going forward. There was a little bit of a There was a little bit of a 15, 10-minute spell or whatever. But it's fine. It happens. Everybody has that moment in the game. It's how you respond to it. Napoli scouting is next level. That is, yeah. That link for the FIFA career mode is pinned at the top of the chat, guys. Pinned at the top. So you won't miss it. So you can set your reminders there. My thing's moving a bit mad now. Napoli scouting is next level. Yeah, it is. It really is. It really is next level. Yeah, they got weird shirt numbers. But I think Italy, that's just in general, isn't it? Sometimes. But Napoli especially. Napoli especially, they've got some crazy shirt numbers. Bro. Why is my thing moving so fugazi? This thing is moving mad. Donnarumma had the 99. Yes, he did. I'm going to go sign him on FIFA. I don't need to. I don't need to because I do have Mbappe, to be fair. So I don't really need to. But if I wanted a bit of height in the team, I did say I wanted a striker with a bit of height. Listen, I've got about 170 million in January to spend. So we'll see how the season's going. I'm not going to do anything else in this window, I don't think. But if I put him on the I put him on the short list. Definitely, I put him on the short list. I don't think KK is actually that highly rated on the game as well. What's his rating on the game? What's his rating? Don't think it's that high. Yeah, I got Mbappe, so it's like it's been a great game. Been a great game, man. They've shelled out. Proper performance. Really impressed. Villa are 2-0 up. Villa are 2-0 up.
Are you watching Man United striker in the summer? Are you watching it right now? Victor Osimhen, man. You best get to know. You're going nowhere near that. Chelsea, nowhere near, mate. It's coming to Man United, man. I'm telling you, Victor Osimhen is the truth. Are you watching him tonight?
Bro, you cannot afford him, bro. Okay? I know you're high on cloud nine at the moment. I know you're enjoying life. I know you're excited for the Manchester derby. Bro, you can't afford, bro. You just got Weghorst. Yeah? You just got the wet horse, bro. You see the wet horse on loan. You need to check out your finances, brother. You do not have the capacity. You do not have the facility. You are broke. Okay? I'm seeing if you don't make certain things and make certain sales, you're not going to be able to afford the new roof, let alone no. So that's not your lane, bro. No. So respectfully, focus, man. Napoli don't do negotiations with broke men. All right? Peace. Insufficient funds, bro. Man has just got wet horse on loan and he's talking about Victor. No, you have to be very serious, man. Man has just signed wet horse on loan and he's talking about this, brother. Please leave it out. You cannot afford. You do not have the capacity. Please. This brother's going for a minimum 110, 120 mil. Don't be silly. Don't be silly talking about this guy, man. Focus on the wet horse, man. This guy is so silly, you know. So silly. Silly Billy from insufficient funds. Honestly, insufficient funds, bro. Man said Man United's new striker. Do not clot my lungs, please. Do not make me chuckle. Not a hope in hell, fam. Not a hope in hell. He needs to chill, brother. He's been moving mad. Man has just signed a wet horse. Man has just signed a wet horse on loan and he's talking about Victor. Nah, you've got to be taking the piss. Bro, all you got to do is a little bit of basic research. They're struggling financially, man. They're struggling a little bit. It's a little bit of a sticky situation. If you get the new owners, then fine. But new ownership usually takes about a year to process. Not like how we did it because we was in a very sticky situation. Usually it takes minimum 10 to 12 months, 14 months to get done. So I don't expect you to have a new owner by the summer. Maybe you will. Let's see. I don't know how serious they are about getting it done quickly. It might be a long process. Sometimes it takes 2 years. But man are talking about Victor when they... Nah. For me, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think Victor should be coming out of anybody's mouth at the moment. I really don't. I think it's just better to just focus on the realistic targets that are not so expensive. Brothers. Lord Jesus. Oh, he's
Do you realize we are joining the oil boys? Do you realize we're gonna get the oil money? You don't mess around with us, you know. Like, you will know. Like Grizz says, get to know. In the summer, we will buy everyone. And your bloody Todd Bowling, mate, he's going to be saying, you know what? Hold it. You have to firm it. And it's exactly that. You go and get that Javinho, brother, that you're about to get now. By the way, Kate, man looks like Javinho, bro. You enjoy Javinho at right wing, and we'll have one of the best strikers in world football in Osimhen. So you just hold that, yeah? Todd Bowley can finish off playing career mode with you. That's your level, mate. Yeah?
I think they were saying in the chat that you meant Victor Lindelof, not Victor Osimhen. I think you meant Victor Lindelof. That's what they said. So it's just fine that you made that mistake. It's easy to make that mistake. You've already signed Victor Lindelof. He's playing for you. So you got your Victor. So just focus on that. But yeah, all right. Just focus on that. You'll be fine. This is with you with no trophy, you know. I want to make that clear. You have not won a singular trophy in 5 years. And you're giving me this lip. You better pick up something, you know. You better leave here with something, Saeed. I'm telling you, with all this chat, you better leave here with something this season. Because if you don't leave here with something, you better leave here with something, you know. Don't let that brother come out this season without a trophy. It's long for him, you know. He better leave here with something. I don't care what you pick up. Not a singular fucking trophy this season. Brother, leave here with something. Leave this season with something. If you don't pick up something, it's a long day. Make sure that you pick up something. This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. Don't let me see this team not win something. Who did they get in the Carabao Cup? Was he talking about... Who did they get? Wolves or... No, they got Nottingham Forest, was it? They'll play Newcastle in the final, hopefully. Right, if Newcastle ever spin them round the block, it will be funny. Please, Newcastle, humble this lot, man. They got Forest. Oh, Lord, let them be humbled, man, please. Let them be humbled. Please. Let them be humbled. Please, man. I'm begging you, humble these lot. He's recording audio now. I'm not ringing him. I'm glad I'm not ringing him because I can't be asked with this nonsense. I'm on holiday. I can't be bothered. Man are talking money to me. We are the record spenders and he's talking money to me. It doesn't make sense. I'm the money man. I'm the money man. What are you talking money to me for? Doesn't make sense. Genuinely doesn't make sense. We're the splashing. We splash for fun. He's 79 rated, 88 potential. Oh, I don't know if I can be asked with that. It's a big season for me, man. This guy, man. This guy.
Listen, don't worry about us, man. We've got the Carabao Cup locked in.
Locked.
You know what I'm saying? We're going for that Europa.
Locked in. The disrespect to Newcastle Football Club. Newcastle United fans, I want you to remember this disrespect. I want you to remember. I want you to remember this disrespect. Locked.
Don't worry about us, man. You worry about your own team. You worry about not getting relegated this season. You worry about trying to be on top of, you know what I mean, your mini league of West London. You worry about Brentford and them man there. That's what you need to worry about, my friend. So, listen, if there's anybody that needs to worry, it's you, mate. You worry about Graham Potter being escorted out in a little minivan. You know what I'm saying? Look what's going on at your club, and you're trying to chat to me about worry. Don't worry about us, man. We're on an upward trajectory. Things are good round here. You worry about your team and how dead it is. And tell your chat this as well, yeah? Chelsea are done out here. All you lot in the chat, you Chelsea fans that are chatting rubbish in the chat, yeah? You lot trying to talk about Victor Lindelof. You worry about your team and how you need to focus on not getting relegated this season. Because the relegation battle for you lot, and we're getting trophies. How about that?
When will it end, Robbie? When will it end, Robbie? When? When will it end? When will it end? This is the trophy. Hold on. Let me just say this to him. This is the trophy Manchester United fans used to call the Mickey Mouse Cup. When Man City fans were winning this trophy, they used to call it the Mickey Mouse Cup. They used to say, oh, we don't give a shit about that competition. You're just winning some little B-Tech budget little Mickey Mouse trophy. We don't care. And now, Saeed, you're here hyping this cup up like it's the Champions League final. You, my brother, are starving, bro. You are starving for success, bro. And listen, I rate every cup, so I'm not here to disrespect you or disrespect this competition. You go out and pick up that cup, please. You're disrespecting Newcastle. That's your business. When the Geordies get a hold of you, don't come crying to me, brother. Yeah, when the Toon Army get you for this disrespect, don't come crying to me. I'm just saying, you're talking a lot for a Carabao Cup. It must mean a lot to you, man. It must mean a Carabunga Cup. Yeah, energy drink cup. I mean, if that's what means the most to you right now in your time of need, I understand, Saeed. It's more than understandable. It's been a long time since you lifted something, so get whatever you can get, mate. Yeah, get whatever you can get. Don't let anybody shame you. You get that trophy, mate. You go get that fucking trophy. Come on, United. This guy, man, so shameless. So shameless. It's insane. Unbelievable. So shameless. They better pick that up. Sippy cup. Unbelievable. Only United flop more than Saeed. Listen, I can't wait until the jinx. That's what I'm waiting for. The jinx is always great with Saeed. It's coming. I hope they get slapped up in the Manchester derby. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. I will be there no matter what. Please, Manchester City, humble this guy. Humble him. He needs it. Humble this guy. All right, full time. Oh, God. Who said he was available? When was this guy available? He was always going to be expensive, man. Anyway, I'm wrapping up. It's been a great watch along. I can't be asked. Saeed's just doing a madness now. I'm done. I'm taking a break. I got FIFA later. What a great game, guys. Full time in Naples. 5-1. 5-1, guys. Proper performance from Napoli. KK on a madness. Osimhen with an insane performance as well. But the duo, the link up has just been wonderful to watch. So yeah, man, serious. Guys, the link is in the chat, pinned at the top of the chat. FIFA career mode is taking place at 11 o'clock. So if you want to watch that, you want to be a part of that, don't try and catch it on playback because it's always long. You just got to be there. You just got to be there no matter what. Yeah, you got to be there no matter what. It's going to be a great start to the season, hopefully, for us. We've got João Felix balling out, and it's going to be mad. So, yeah, link is at the pinned at the top of the chat. An hour and 20 minutes time, I'm back. Premier League is back. Start of the season is back. Signings have been made. Big career mode episode. I start as I mean to go on. The first game in the career mode is up against Manchester United away from home at Old Trafford. The team that we lost to on the final day of the season for the title. Very big game. I'm very angry with Man United. So we need to go and get our points. Right, we're going to finish this up now. Good watch along, Mr. Football Connoisseur. Thank you. Football man at heart. Always have been. Football man. Here for the community, here for the people, here for the vibes. Beautiful performance from Napoli. Brilliant performance. All the big game players stood up. Unfortunate for Di Maria because his team is looking a little bit washed. But here's where it is. You know what I mean? Here's where it is. What a performance from Napoli. More things to come. Now Saeed is more chess than Pam Anderson. Barely. Brother, why you out here cussing Saeed out like this, bro? Just go on. Oh, my God. Speaking of the devil, has he sent me another voice note? No, he's done. All right, cool. Let's quickly end this before he claps back with something else. All right, cool. In a bit, people. Peace. He's going to clap back. I can't be bothered. Big up. Perfect.